Hey, what is up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live and a bonus sponsored stream for you guys. So, yo, shout outs to Shamsa rolling through with actually 30 today because she did 10 earlier. So we got a Toby Blaster. Let's go. Yo, Shamsa, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate the 2-0. I'm gonna go ahead and put that you put 3. I'm gonna put 30 up here because she donated 10 earlier. So shout outs to Shamsa. Thank you for the $20 donation. Also shout outs to Snowhorse. Call you Snow White. Thank you for the 10 Hong Kongies. I appreciate that. Let's get you guys up on the stream board here. We got a lot to talk about before the sponsored stream. We're running a little bit late, so shout outs to Gunslinger for the Path of Radiance stream, which we will be getting later today in about an hour or so. Shout outs to Shamsa with the 30. Appreciate that, Shamsa. You guys give some love, respect to Shamsa and also to Snow Horse for that. Let's got a DM Gunslinger. All right. So let's see here. So shout out to everybody who's here. Yeah, we got some weirdo stuff going on Twitter. It's so funny, man. We're gonna talk about that. I'll have Obi on next week because I think you guys definitely want it. We gotta have Obi on next week. His takes are legendary. So we'll have Obi on next week. So that should be fun. But shout out. Let's see. Obi has some interesting takes. Also, great music choice. Yeah, he has some very interesting takes. He has some very like they're actually not even interesting, to be honest. They're like just fallacies. They're like false equivalence fallacies for clout. I don't think and I know he knows this, but because I know he's smart. He's actually really intelligent. He's actually a super intelligent guy. He has a really good job. He has a good position. He's actually a really intelligent guy. So he does false equivalence fallacies on purpose. Because there's no way that I think that he actually is like that silly, because there's no way, because he's actually really smart, believe it or not. He's actually super smart. And I respect him for that, because I've had many conversations with him. But I don't know what's going on. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. We'll get to the bottom of it, on my stream. Shout out to Snowhorse with another 25 Hong Kongies. Yo, shout outs to Dior Wilson. Thank you for fighting for your friends with the $1. Says thanks for the sponsored gunslinger. No problem. Shout outs to Dior Wilson. Thank you for the $1. Snow White, thank you for the 25. Appreciate that. He's a troll. I don't think he's a troll. He's just trying to get new. Right now the best time to strike in terms of like making a different like path for yourself, or gaining new followers or new subscribers is when a new system's launching. The best time to do that is now. So basically what he's doing is that he's trying to get those PlayStation 5 fans, the rabid PS4/PS5 fan base, to jump on his channel now so we can actually have lit streams and all that. It's a valid business tactic. Like I said, there's a right way and wrong way to do it, and I'm not here to say whether he's doing it the right or the wrong way. I would have liked the more like the Marlin Gaming Nation approach, to where you're not making false equivalence fallacies and stuff like that, where you're using fallacies in order to make your point or console wars, which many of these type of people do. So it'd be better if you went about it in a more tactful way, just talk about how much you like PlayStation or whatever on your streams or whatever the case is. But I can't dictate how other grown men do their content. I'm just saying, like, it would just be a little bit better if it was a little bit more tactful, like Marlon did, because Marlon did Nintendo stuff. His name was Game & Wario. Then all of a sudden he's like, okay, well, let me do PlayStation right now. But he did it the right way. In my opinion, it's a better way than, making yourself, opening yourself up to, making false fallacies and stuff like this in order to get clout, so. That's just my thought process on it. But like I said, I'll talk to him about it. We'll talk. We'll get to the bottom of it. So let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I think Marlon did it a little bit better. Because Marlon says a bunch of PlayStation, the best, blah, 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 better than Nintendo, better than Microsoft, blah, 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 whatever. And I watch the streams all the time. But it's not false equivalence fallacies with sales. Like, oh, Sony forced Nintendo out of the home console business. No, they didn't. What are you talking about? The Wii sold 100 million. It sold more than the PS3. Nintendo and the Wii U came out before the PS4 came out. So there was no way that the PS4 forced anything. Nintendo failed on their own right. Before the PS4 even launched, the Wii U was already selling really bad. So there was no effect from the PS4 on the Wii U. It was going to sell bad regardless of the PS4 or not. It was already going to sell bad because it was before the PS4 even came out. It was already selling horrible. So it's a false equivalency. There's no actual factual information that was the case. You know, like, there's literally zero. Nintendo made the decision, just like Nintendo didn't force Sony out of the portable space. Just because the 3DS did way better and the DS did way better than the PSP and PS Vita, that was Sony's decision to get out of the, you know, Nintendo's not even out of the home console space, but whatever. But even if you want to look at the Switch as a portable, that's fine. But Nintendo didn't force Sony out. Sony made their own decision to get out. If Sony really wanted to, they could have made a PS Vita 3 or a PS Vita 2 or a new PlayStation Portable if they really wanted to. But they don't want to. That was their decision. Nintendo didn't force them out of anything. It's a business. There's millions upon millions of people to buy your product. If your product doesn't sell as much as you'd like it to, that's because you didn't do a good enough job selling your product. Because there's tons of people. It's like billions of people or whatever. So you didn't do a good enough job selling your product. It wasn't because of this or that. It's on you, you know? Yo, shout outs to Emblem Gunner with the Toby Buster. Let's go. Yo, shout outs to Emblem Gunner. Thank you for the $27. He says, guess who turned 27 years old today? Happy birthday to Emblem Gunner, turning the big 27. Let's go, man. Almost at that 30. Almost at that 30. So, Gunslinger, check your DM, man. I sent you a DM on there. All right. So, thank you for the 27, Mr. Emblem Gunner. I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate that. You guys give some love, respective emotes to Emblem Gunner. Also, guys, let's go and let's get into some shout outs. So if you're here in the chat, oh, one more thing. I had a video that I uploaded this morning to the channel. So make sure you guys check that out when you get the opportunity. Oh man, me and Gunslinger, looks like we had a miscommunication. Oh. Hold on, me and Gunslinger had a miscommunication on. Hold up, let me get back to Gunslinger. All right, let's see here. So let's go and get into the shout outs here. Ms. Velvety, what's up? Yeah, I checked out your clips for Tell Your Rise on Twitter. They're looking good. The Artisan, what's good? Roggy Froggy, what is up? El Chupacabra, what is up? Shamsa is here. What's good, Shamsa? Welcome to the stream. Juan DVZ, what is good, Juan DVZ? Alonzo Vines, what is up, man? Let's see here. Party Man is here, the bodyguard. What's up, Party Man? Dude, my Streamlabs is kind of going a little bit ham right now, and I need to fix that. Let's see here. Cyber Catalyst, what's up? Ahmed, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. All right, so yeah, I think me and Gunslinger, we got to figure it out. So we'll have 1 hour of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance today. 1 hour Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and then we'll have a little bit more of a full OJ live today. How about that? All right, what's up, Christian? Check the DM. All right, man, I'll check it in just a bit. Let me get through the shout outs here. Let's see here. Weird Weeb, what's good? Let's see here. Party Man, good to see you here. Kevin Buck, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Gunslinger, what's good, man? How's your day? Let's see here. Dior Wilson, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Kenyatta Ali, what's up, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. For those who donated already, if you guys want some music, feel free to DM me some music. Or is Dank here? Yeah, Dank's here. You guys can DM Dank or let Dank know in the chat, and he'll DM me the music. All right. You guys have Snow Horse, Ebrium, Dior. If you got a track. And Shamsa, feel free. Or Shamsa, you can directly DM me if you want. Let's see here. Armchair, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Kristen's been doing some awesome work lately with the videos, man. With the Unreal Engine 4 stuff has been really good. Yeah, we'll check out. We'll get a reaction of the video, Christian, once we transfer over to like a separate topic. We're gonna get into a little bit of the topics, and then we'll definitely get a reaction for you, man. Let's see here. Time with Mama Essence was good, man. Time with Mama Essence was really good. We just hung out with my nephew, hung out with my sister. It was good. It was good. We had some good food. It was good. I always enjoy my Fridays. Fridays with Mama Essence is one of the things that I look forward to. Let's see here. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Velvet is here. What's good? Ibram, I got you as well. Alonzo Vines, the Jonan. Blanket. Yo, Blanket 6. What's up, man? I did see you here earlier. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Yeah, the Artisan, the Switch is going to pass up the software total of the NES pretty easily. Probably by early next year, or probably by the end of this year, early next year. Yeah, I got nephew Essence. Yes, I got a nephew. My sister has a year. He's like a year and January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. He's like a year and like 7 months. So he's going towards those terrible 2s. So no, he's yeah, I got nephew Essence. I almost treat him as if he was like my own son, but he's not. But I love him so much. He's a little baby. He's a little baby. Love him so much. He's great. Whenever you get Obi on, I want to make sure to bring my flip-flops. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun when we have him on. It's gonna be very fun. You know, so should be interesting. Let's see, just the all right, I got you. I got you for sure, Dior. I see your link here. Fire Emblem? Okay. Next financial meeting in the next 3 months. They just had one, Birdman. Let's see here. In other words, what's good? What's up, old man Endorf? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Unreal Christian, of course, is here. Good to see you. D Money, Patrick Courtney, what's up, guys? Welcome. Good to see all the homies roll through. If you're in the chat, even if you're a lurker, just say what's up. You don't gotta chat the whole time. You can just say what's up so I can say hi to everybody. Juan DBZ, what's up, Twitch boys? I see you over there. Juan DBZ, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the Streamlabs spam on Twitch, man. It's just, for some reason, even though I set the timeout to be further apart, it disregards it at times. It doesn't follow what I'm trying to tell it to do. Yo, David N, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here, like always. What's up? Blue EX, what's good, dude? Welcome to the stream. Blue EX, welcome. Sortable Shelf, what's up, man? Oh yeah, I see you on Twitter. I definitely recognize that name. What's up, man? Yo, NES Questers, what's up, dude? Just editing some videos? All right, man, sounds good. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream, NES Questers. I've checked out some of your vids. Good stuff. Ace Condor, what's up, man? Welcome. Are you leaving, Velvet? All right. Jakin, what's up, Jakin? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Did I miss anybody? I think VC was here earlier. What's up, VC? Welcome to the stream. Dangan Man? I don't know if I said that right. Right. Dangan Catman? What's up, man? Welcome. Bead Queen, my girl. What's good? Yeah, she's leaving. All right, take it easy, Velvet. Thanks for coming out to the stream and saying hi. He says you don't want people lurking. Oh, people can lurk. It's okay. It's okay. People can lurk. If people want to lurk, that's cool. I just want them to at least just say hi, just so I can say hi to everybody here. So I just want to say hi to everybody. That's all. Chupacabra is here as well. What's good, Chupacabra? Hey, what's up? Be lurking, driving. Yeah, some people are driving, or some people are like at work, you know, so they can't. Some people, like, people are doing all sorts of, you know, all sorts of stuff, you know, during these streams. So sometimes like they can't really chat. They can't really chat a lot, you know. Acafellos, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm having a good weekend so far. Yesterday was good. Hung out with my fam, and now I'm just chilling. Gonna stream. It was a little bit tough for me to get the GC. Well, not a little bit tough. I got the GC HD working completely with the what's it called? With the M cable. So we got a GC HD combined with the M cable. We're gonna have PS5 graphics right here, right? 777AZ, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Fire Blast, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good to see you here. Let's see here. Jumpmon, what's good? So, well, I'm not talking about this whole fake 4K thing. Let me do some more research on it. I saw John put out a video. I haven't watched review text videos, so let me watch their videos, and I'll see if I even want to talk about it or not. Because it's probably just some stupidity. It's probably something stupid, to be honest. It really is. It sounds stupid, and it probably is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds stupid, and it probably is stupid. Just like Puddlegate, you know, like Spider-Man Puddlegate. So it sounds like something that's dumb, and people are just being stupid. But let me do some more research on it, and then I'll let you guys, and then I might talk about it or not. Or I might make a video talking about how stupid it is that people are already complaining and crying about something. Just wait till the games come out, and if they look good, they look good, you know, like whatever, you know. Let's see here. It's probably just clout to Sony. It's not clout. They're trying to bash Sony, actually. It's actually the other way around. They're saying that Sony, the PlayStation 5 is a fake 4. It's going to have fake 4K because it's going to be using a custom or a different version of DLSS, which I talked about before, which Nintendo could use in their next system because NVIDIA has this new DLSS 2.0 technology within NVIDIA graphics cards. And I guess AMD has some type of custom DLSS that makes stuff look way better resolution than it actually is, so it's fake 4K, but like DLSS is legit good technology. Like if it tricks your eyes into seeing one thing or another, then it doesn't matter at the end of the day, you know. But whatever, you know. The PS4 is capable of true 4K. It just depends on the game. Not every game is going to be 4K, just like not every game is going to be true 4K on Xbox Series X, you know, so whatever. Just more people complaining about graphics, you know. More complaining about graphics, like always, you know. All right, Ibrahim, you want Rivers in the Desert? Ibrahim, you can get another track, man. You did 27, so if you want to get a couple more tracks, dude, and it's your birthday, so I'll definitely give you a few bonus tracks as well. Ibrahim, you can DM me all the music that you want, or you can let Dank know in the chat, and we'll get you a nice little track list for your birthday, bro. Give me about 4 or 5 tracks, man. All right. I was just playing some Persona 5 Royal last night. That game is amazing. I love that game, dude. It reminds me of old school. Like, it reminds me of old school but new school. Like, I feel some of the old school PS2/PS3 design, but at the same time it feels like new because of all the cool stuff that you can do. Like, of course, you know, like talking with demons isn't anything new, but the way that they do it, you know, the school life, the gameplay loop is very addictive. So yeah, Persona 5 Royal is definitely the best PS4 game. It's like, here's every other PS4 game, and then here's Persona 5 Royal. It's like, it's a nice, comfortable gap between any other PS4 game, like by like a large margin, in my opinion. Let's see here. No way, Obi looking kind of fraudulent on Twitter. Well, we're gonna have Obi on the channel, so I mean, he can come and explain. I think it's hard sometimes, like, to explain yourself completely on Twitter. You know, I think that if Obi was to come on the show and talk about things, and like give us more explanations, like not text via, you know, spoken, I think maybe we'll be able to understand him a little bit more and kind of where he's coming from. You know, I think it'd be a little bit easier. So that's why we're gonna have him on, man. Because, like, you know, I've never. I mean, this is a pretty drastic flip flop, right? We're going from Nintendo to Sony. Or Nintendo to Xbox to Sony, all within like a year's time or something like that, or like a year and a half. So it's a pretty epic flip flop. And so let's, like I said, we'll get to the bottom of this. I think Obi's intelligent. Once again, I'd never say anything personally like to disrespect Obi. I think he's intelligent, but some of the stuff that he says is ridiculous. So we'll get to the bottom of it for you guys' entertainment. We'll talk about it because I think maybe he's misunderstood a little bit. You know, maybe. Let's see here. Speaking of Persona, nothing about it really interests me, man. I mean, it seems fine, but it's not my cup of tea. That's okay, Diamond. It's okay. It doesn't have to be your cup of tea. That's because you don't like to drink good tea. That's just plain and simple. You'd rather drink crap tea. There's some people that like crap stuff over good stuff. So, I mean, you're one of those people. Every stupid thing that happens on Twitter is one day closer to me deleting Twitter. You know what, to be honest, man? To be honest, here's what you guys should do. You guys shouldn't follow anybody on Twitter but me. Only follow me on Twitter and then put notifications on. Only follow me on Twitter, and I'll make you guys laugh throughout your day with funny posts like I do every now and then, and to see when my videos go live, you know? So you guys should just do that. Like, for me, like, I follow a bunch of people, but I got a lot of people on mute, though. I got like everybody on mute but the homies. Like, I don't have Obi on mute just so I can see some of the dumb stuff he says, so I can make fun of it. like when I call his account a parody account. You know what I'm saying? I was just messing around with him, you know. But like I said, we'll have Obi on. We'll have some fun. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, stay away from Smash Twitter, dude. I'm done with Smash Twitter. I unfollowed so many people on Smash Twitter. Those guys are weirdos. Yeah, VC's back, but I took away his wrench. Let's see here. And follow Nintendo. Yeah, follow Nintendo of America. Follow the other elite ninja here in the village, or follow the other ninja that you want to follow, that you want to communicate with, to play video games with, whatever the case is. But don't worry about everything else. Y'all just live your lives. Y'all come to the streams, enjoy, have fun. You know what I'm saying? We can treat it, like I said, like the community. Have fun, talk about games, whatever. Have a couple roastings here and there, a couple mom jokes here and there, and then everybody can just move on with their day, you know? Let's see here. I'm gonna start unfollowing Smash Twitter. Yeah, I haven't been following Smash Twitter in a while. Hey, what's up, Ms. and Mr. Gaming? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here, Anna. You said Smash ain't that great anymore. Actually, I don't think it was that great. I think you were never that good in Smash Brothers, therefore that affects your opinion about Smash Brothers, Jumpmon. Not to be mean or anything like that. You never learned how to play. You just got smoked by all of us. So I think that maybe affected your opinion on how you feel about it. And then whenever we tried to give you tips or anything like that, you get mad and you didn't want to listen. So, and there's a lot of people that have that same opinion too. But to be honest though, the game, Smash is a fantastic game. You know what I'm saying? Like, Smash is a really, really, really good game. It's always been really good. Every Smash game is really good. So I don't know why you're all of a sudden saying it was never really good. That's not true. But you honestly walked into that one. And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's really, I can tell it in your voice. Like, I'm very good at discerning some things with people. And you've always liked Smash, Jumpmon. But in Smash Ultimate, you got smoked so much and you got mad, you know? Mac Mega with the $5 and says, Obi-Wan really has fallen off for me. He got me into gaming YouTube space. Instead of hyping games up like he used to, he says stupid false hot takes for clout. I unfollowed his channel for that wee comment, by the way. we're gonna have him back on, Mac, so he's gonna have the opportunity to win you back. Thank you for the $5, man. Thank you for fighting for your friends here. Let's see here. Thank you, I appreciate that though, man. But no, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, you don't have to like every single Smash game. You can say certain games are bad or stuff like that, but to like say, oh, Smash was never really good and Smash was never really good from the beginning, I mean, that's not true. What's bad with it? You know, what's your issue with Smash Ultimate? It doesn't have to be your favorite one, but it doesn't have bad controls. I mean, you can say the online play isn't the best, but the game itself, just the core game is good, you know? So I mean, but whatever. I mean, if it feels never really good to you, you know, in the first place, all right. But considering the way that you play, I mean, I'd probably be that upset too, getting smoked so much. Let's see here. Oh, Smash is phenomenal. I suck at it though. So many skilled needed to get good at it. So many needed to get good at it. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Doc Trey came on the channel the other day, and I think this is something to, like, if you look at it, everybody's done this to a degree, right? Like, you get smoked in a game, and you say the game sucks, right? You get cooked, you know, and you say the game sucks, or you're not good at it. I mean, Doc Trey came out, and Doc Trey's been playing games for a long time. He's older than me, you know, and he's like, yo, I didn't buy Mario Tennis Aces because I got smoked in the beta. Yo, shout outs to Juice Man Vom fighting for his friends with the $5. He says when Obi got carried by Pizza Hut, that's when I knew. Wait, got carried by Pizza Hut? Wait, what you talking about? When did Obi get carried by Pizza Hut? Thank you for the $5 though. What happened? What happened there? Smash Twitter is just comprised of people capping on Ultimate all day. Yeah, but they're talking about it from a competitive standpoint in terms of like what they like things that they hate about the game. They still like the game. They still think it's good. They're just complaining from like a competitor's standpoint, you know, which is fine. Whims of Fate, and all right, let's get some more of these Ibrahim Gunnar tracks. Shamsa, feel free to get some tracks in as well. We can get you going too. Thank you for the $5 though, Juice. Can you explain to me what you're talking about? Pizza Hut. Wait, what happened? What's happening there? Oh, we got a Pizza Hut deal. I want a Pizza Hut deal, bro. Give me some Pizza Hut. Chad Pepe, check out my most recent video on Nintendo Direct. I already talked about that multiple times, so check that out, man. Let's see here. Mac Mega, of course you can. You can DM me or you can let Dank know, and I'll be more than happy to get some music for you, bro. Of course. My bad, it was Kid Smooth. Kids. Kids. Okay, yeah. The whole the Twitter account thing where they talked about the Series X. Oh yeah. That was funny. Let's see here. Play the older ones. All right, Shamsa, I got you. I'll weave in those older ones for you. No problem. No problem. Let's see. Do you post daily anime draws on Twitter besides game news? Anime draws? What the hell are you talking about, Dragon Man? What do you mean? What's an anime draws? Anime draws? Like what is that? Follow me on Twitter, bro. Like, follow me on Twitter. You can see what I post. What are you asking me about my Twitter account? Just follow me, bro. Let's see here. Was it Domino's or Pizza Hut? All right. Yeah, you got them confused, but it's all good. Yeah, you guys follow me on Twitter. Don't ask me what I post on Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter and see for yourself. See for yourself what I got on Twitter. I think, wait a minute, Dragon Gamer, you do follow me on Twitter. You do follow me on Twitter, Dragon Gamer. I think you do. I'm almost positive that I've talked to you on Twitter. Oh yeah, it was Domino's. Man, Juice, man, we out here getting all sorts of information wrong. We slandering Pizza Hut and Obi over this, bro. Come on. Pizza Hut and Smooth. Pizza Hut and Smooth. Not the other way around here. Yo, Gunmetal Otaku. Good to see you here. David T, what's good, man? Yeah, we should have David T versus Obi. That'd be an interesting debate. Debate of the fallacies. Fallacy debate 101. Let's go. This is Obi's hilarious. Super fallacy maker 2020. Super false equivalency 2020. Super COVID fallacy. I'm telling you, people staying inside, it's got them acting real spooky these days, huh? Like, you guys notice how there's a lot of interesting stuff happening these days on Twitter and everything. I swear it's because people just can't get out as much. I'm telling you, man. If people had a chance to actually go out and get some sunshine, or maybe do some exercise, or go to the gym or something like that, they wouldn't be acting so spooky these days. That's the thing that I realized. You got people on Twitter just going on, they don't even make sense half the time. They'll just bang their head on the keyboard and fart something out and be like, I'm right. Like, they just start arguments out of nowhere. They just wake up angry. Like, wake up. PlayStation 3 is better than Wii. Like what year are we in? 2006? What year are we in, bro? Like, why are people bringing up PlayStation 3 and the PS1? It seems like COVID got people being real spooky these days. I swear, people waking up and bringing up arguments. I mean, it's not just gamers. It's like ESPN. ESPN, they did a whole article on how Geno Smith got knocked out and cracked his jaw from like 7 or 8 years ago. It's like, who cares? Geno Smith, like, who cares? The untold story of COVID. Now that we're in COVID, we're gonna start talking about all this weird stuff. I don't know. It just seems to be like people acting real spooky these days because they just can't get their sunshine, vitamin D deficiencies, all sorts of stuff. It's causing people to act really weird, in my opinion. I think that's why we're getting a lot of these hot takes and getting people so angry and upset, and which rightfully so. Some people can't work, some people can't see loved ones, whatever the case is. But I mean, getting up and going crazy on Twitter is not a cure to COVID. Like, some people think that it's going to be something that's going to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be it's going to help them get past this economic crisis that we have going on here, man. I mean, there's bigger fish to fry. I mean, like, than getting up and banging your head on Twitter and just making arguments as if it's Game Revolution days. I mean, people out here really with the AOL message board arguments with the fallacies. Like, you get so upset because you're like, this man just typed this fallacy down, and who knows how long it's gonna take for him to reply to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people back in the day used to wait for people to reply. Back in the old days, see, now Twitter and all that you got your notifications, you got your stuff like that. But back then, you used to actually have to sit there and wait for them to reply. I used to sit there and wait, like on the IGN message board. I'm like, well, I'm not going anywhere until this guy replies because he's a douchebag, you know? Like, all right, that's how we did the arguing back then. It was time consuming, but it was worth it, right? Back then it was, right? Not anymore. Anybody that's over the age of, I would say, 20 or 21, and you're still doing that with no clout or no actual presence or fan base, I would say that that you've got maybe some issues that you need to work on. That probably you need to work on. Nindy Gamer with the 100 core crystals and says, can you play Motorized from Red Alert 2? Absolutely, I can play that for you. We got a couple other tracks that we're gonna get in front, but Nindy Gamer, thank you for the 100 core crystals. I appreciate that. And we'll get your music going for you right away after we get a couple other tracks. We need to get Snow Horses next. All right, this one's Snow Horses here. Then we'll get some Ashamsas as well. My dog passed away 3 days ago. It's official 2020 sucks. Sorry about that, Gabriel Perez. Sorry to hear about your doggo passing away, man. It's always rough. hot take, winning Twitter arguments is equivalent to 2 hours at the gym. That is not a hot take. That's just a dumb take. I'll just be honest. That's just the dumb take. Which I know you're joking around, but I mean that's just the dumb take. But I got you. It's funny. You preaching to the choir. I've been thinking about this since it started. I noticed people have been acting really weird lately. Oh yeah, definitely. COVID got people acting weird. So Geno Smith, yeah, Geno Smith. Y'all remember Geno Smith, right? He was like, I think he went to like University of West Virginia. He was like a really good college quarterback, and then he came to the NFL and he didn't do that well. And then like the year that he was supposed to have his breakout year, he got into an argument with the linebacker on the team, like a 6th rounder. Geno Smith was like a highly paid 1st round draft pick, right? He got into, or 1st or 2nd round draft pick, one of those two. Anyway, he was the franchise quarterback for that year. And he had a lot of weapons around him, Brandon Marshall, all sorts of guys. And then there was this big old huge linebacker that was like a 6th round draft pick, obviously barely made the team. And Geno Smith went to this guy's, was supposed to go to this guy's football camp that he does for the kids. And that guy, that linebacker, paid for his flight and paid for his room and board, but then he never showed up. So then they decided that, hey, we're going to go half on it, you know? And then Geno Smith kept on brushing him off because it's just $600. To an NFL player, $600 is pretty much nothing. But to that guy, he was really upset and angry. So then one time, like about a couple weeks before the season was supposed to start, that linebacker went up to him and asked him again, like, yo, where's my $600 at? And Geno Smith brushed him off again. And you know what that guy did? He freaking decked him in the face, sucker punched him when he didn't even expect it in the face, and cracked his jaw in multiple spots. And Geno Smith missed that the first 6 or 7 weeks of the season, and they had a backup there, which was Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Fitzpatrick ended up playing really good, setting a franchise record for touchdowns and leading the Jets to a 10-6 record, and the last time that they went into the playoffs. So Geno Smith never got another shot to actually prove himself, and he ended up leaving there. So basically it was a whole story. That's the whole story with that, guys. So, and that guy never lived it down either. He got cut, then he went to the Buffalo Bills, and then he kind of just had a bad reputation. Then he's already out of football, you know? So that's essentially what happened. So I don't think $600 is worth punching somebody in the face and ending your career over, considering how much NFL players make, even low round draft picks. I think the minimum salary in the NFL at that time was $400,000 a year. So I don't think it was worth it, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I had somebody almost beat me up. I'll tell you guys a time that I almost had somebody beat me up for money. I remember one time when I was in high school, there was actually a family friend of ours, and we went to a conference for something. I forgot what it was, like a leaders conference or something like that in high school. I don't know why I was there, but I was. And we went to that, and we were flipping dollars, right? We were flipping dollars. And the way that this guy flipped the dollar, it hit off something. It definitely broke the rules, which we already set up. And I said, no, we have to reflip. I'm not going to pay you that one because we're not going to. And he's like, oh, no, you're going to give that dollar to me. And then this guy was like 6'1", 6'2". He's a taller guy. Like I said, family friend. And I was like, no, I'm not going to because it hit off something. And we clearly defined the rules beforehand. And he's like, oh, well, if you don't give me, I'm going to knock you out. I said, I'm right here. Go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when he started getting all kind of crazy and wanting to fight me. And I was like, come on and fight me. You're not gonna win, you know. Like I'm gonna tackle you and I'm gonna choke you. So I mean, go ahead and do it. I already knew I'm way stronger than him. He was a basketball player. I was a football player. I was gonna choke him. But you know, he started like having people hold him back. I'm standing right here. Do something. So that was one time that I almost fought somebody over, and it was over just like $1 too, like a dollar or two or something like that. Or were we flipping fives? I know it's just a couple dollars. So put the dollars in your pockets. So anyway, so shout outs to Captain. Captain with the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that dollar donation. Thank you so much. All right, let's go and get some of Shamsa's tracks here as well. That we got from the other day. Here we go. You were messing with this hustle. Well, he broke the rules. If it hits off something, you're supposed to reflip. The dollar clearly hit off something, and I said that's a reflip, and he said no, give me the dollar, and I said no, that's not the rules of it. So if you're not gonna follow the rules, I'm not gonna get punked out of my money because he doesn't want to follow the rules, and sometimes people would try to take advantage of me, you know, in certain situations, especially when I first got to high school. People would take advantage of me, and I told them that, you know, and like I said, I got roughed up a little bit, but I said from day one, I always said nobody's gonna mess with me like that. You know, nobody's gonna take advantage of me. I will fight back, even if I lose. I'm still gonna fight back. So, I mean, that's kind of, if you guys know, like, you know, when I stream and when people talk to me certain ways, how I talk back, that's just because how it's always been. I'm not gonna let people punk me. I'm not gonna let people take something from me when they're not supposed to. I'm not gonna let people steal from me. So yeah. So that was the rules, and I'm gonna follow the rules. You know, so it's kind of how it is, man. That's how football is. So that's how I am. So what was the outcome of that? Basically, we got separated, and I ended up saying, like, hey man, like, sorry about that, you know, whatever the case was, you know. But I never ended up giving him the dollar. And I think we ended up flipping again and abiding by the rules and playing normally, you know. So yeah, that's what happens. And if I would have let him get that dollar, then what if it happens again? Then okay, then he's like, oh well, it happened. I did it to him last time, so I'm gonna do it again. No. You know, no, that's not it. Follow the rules and play. Follow the rules and play. You know, play fair. Let's see here. Patrick Courtney with the $5 and says Jets didn't make the playoffs that year, even though they had a great record thanks to my Texans. Oh, okay, they almost made the playoffs. They were 10-6 though. They were 10-6. Sorry, 10-6. I think that was their last winning season, right? That was their last winning season. Thank you for the $5 though, man. I appreciate that. Getting that JoJo beat down. Yo, Anthony Rudd, what's good, man? Yo, Saint Zeno, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. All right. All right, so I think we should move on to the next topic though, right? I don't think we've really been on topic since we started this live stream, but that's okay. Let's talk about Nintendo's home console and portable history. Like I said, this is something that it's interesting because, you know, Obi was talking about it on Twitter, which we'll talk about it once, you know, he comes on here at some point for a discussion. But like the home console and portable history is a very interesting one for Nintendo because Nintendo, in my opinion, they've been so erratic with what they do. You can never really gauge what caused what or what did what, right? So if you look at, like, for example, you know, some of the information that's being, not information, but some of the opinions that are being put out there. Oh, well, Sony or Microsoft caused Nintendo to make the Switch or to do this or to do that. But no, that's not necessarily true. Or Sony or Microsoft caused Nintendo or to make the Wii not powerful. Or, well, that's not necessarily the case because let's look at the DS. The DS was a system that wasn't crazy powerful. It was a 3D system, but honestly, it was like weaker. Like, they could have made the DS so much stronger than what it actually was, but they did the whole 2-screen gimmicks, and that was despite the GBA doing extremely well, right? The GBA pretty much dominating the handheld market. Nintendo might not go for power, but Nintendo might do something different. They might make a super tiny, small GBA, or make one that's backlit with the clamp case design, or they might make 2 screens, or they'll make a Wii U, or they'll just do... Nintendo is really hard to predict. They're kind of unpredictable, and I don't think they're really not swayed about what other people are doing too much, especially with their hardware, because oftentimes they're making ideas and concepts before the other people are even doing anything, you know, like the Wii U, you know, it was just a concept they just decided that they wanted to do, you know, and obviously they had the success with the Nintendo DS, so that's part of the reason why they made the Wii U, was because of what they're doing with the DS. It wasn't affected by anything but themselves intrinsically, you know, so I think that's the thing that people sometimes they don't understand with Nintendo, with their home consoles and their portables. And even if you look at like the Switch, I don't think it was forced. It wasn't because of the Wii U, or it wasn't, if anything, the Wii U actually made them make the Switch. That's the funny thing. People say, oh, well, Sony or Microsoft, because they bodied them, you know, that's the reason why they forced them out. Not really, because they took the idea and the concept of what the Wii U was and just expanded on that. They said, hey, taking a game that you can play anywhere off of your TV, but now they made it to where not only can you play off your TV, but you can play anywhere instead of being tethered to a console, but then you can also play on your TV seamlessly. You know what I'm saying? So even with that failed concept of the Wii U, they just took that and made it better. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting to see people try to put like, oh, well, they forced them to do this. No, they look at their own design. And if you remember, analysts, people were sitting there and saying, Nintendo, this is stupid. It's just a Wii U 2.0. It's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be failure, blah, blah, blah. People were saying all sorts of stuff about this system beforehand, you know? So I find it very interesting that people are trying to say one person or other person made somebody do this. when Nintendo literally took an idea from their own failed system and said, let's go a little bit further with it. Nintendo even factually said that. They said without the Wii U, we had that idea, that technology was built, we wouldn't have the Nintendo Switch. So I just find it interesting that people try to make up their own reasonings for things instead of actually looking at the facts and what's there. Just like I said before, you know, Sony and what they do with their systems, I mean, they probably copy a little bit more than the next company, but Sony has a very basic philosophy with their systems. They put out a powerful black box. You know what I'm saying? Black or white box. They put out a powerful box. It might not be the most powerful. It might be the most powerful. It just depends. But they put out a powerful box, and they hope to get third-party support, and they'll buy third-party stuff. That's what they do. That's what Sony does every generation since the PS1. PS1, PS2, PS3. They'll go with tech. They'll make a Blu-ray player. They'll make a DVD player. They'll make a music player, like a CD, right? Back in 1993 when the PS1 launched, oh snap, you can have a CD player in your room. CD players were expensive back then, guys. So Sony's always went with a powerful box, powerful enough, cheap format or media, and some type of thing that ties back to their other industries, whether it be movies or music, because that's what Sony is. They were a movies, music type of company, technology company beforehand. You know, so that's what they do. That's their basic philosophy. Like I said, they'll be influenced maybe by Microsoft or Nintendo here and there, PlayStation Move, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, that's what they're going to do, you know? That's what they're going to do. Like, what do they do, like, with their PlayStation View TV, that infused stuff? Like, I mean, that's just what they do with it, you know? So that's just my thought process on it, at least, man. Yo, Captain, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Nintendo's never been a power company, but the most innovative by far. I mean, by far. Nintendo at one point was a power company. Back in the Super Nintendo days and back in the N64 days, they were definitely a power company. And I'd even say to a smaller degree, even like the GameCube days, they were definitely looking at performance and power in those days. The biggest reason why the Wii was what it was, which I guess I'll talk to Obi about too later, is because Nintendo, one, saw the decline of obviously dedicated gaming market for their own systems and stuff like that, but also, two, they weren't ready for HD development, which Miyamoto and Iwata also talked about beforehand. They wished that they did it. Miyamoto said that they should have went with it, but they were not ready for HD development. They just simply, their developers, they did not want to invest that type of money, and their developers were not ready for HD development. And that's the biggest reason why that they went the direction that they went with. And that's from the horse's mouths. You know, that's not, oh, PlayStation sold this amount, so that's what forced them. No, there's no facts. That's a false equivalency. That's just speculation on someone's end. The facts is that's what Nintendo said this. Just like Nintendo didn't force Sony out of anything, you know, Sony made their own decision to get out of the handheld market, to do that. That's their own decision. Nintendo didn't force them to do anything, because there's enough people for everybody to buy whatever. It's on you to sell it, you know? So that's kind of my thought process on it. I like to look at the facts more so than just, this is what I think this is because this sold more. That's ridiculous. You know, that's a ridiculous notion to go by, in my opinion, at least. Yo, M13, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Also, T Lang, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that as well. Welcome to the village, peeps. Let's see here. GameCube is the most powerful console that gen. Actually, the original Xbox was the most powerful console that gen. The original Xbox can actually do HD. Many games, well, not many, but a number of games could actually have HD output to 720p. The Xbox was the most powerful system that gen, and it had a hard drive built into it. It was the most powerful system that gen, and it was basically like it was basically a PC. It was basically like a miniature or smaller end PC box with architecture, but it was definitely the most powerful by a little bit. The GameCube could do some calculations better when it comes to like loading or other things like that. There are some things that the GameCube could do slightly better, but overall, just raw horsepower GPU, I think the Xbox, the OG Xbox, was the most powerful. The OG Xbox, the 1080i, it could do up to 1080i. Yeah, some games ran native 720p. Like, for example, I think like True Crime, Streets of LA. I think I played that game in 1080p, or sorry, in 720p on my original Xbox back in the day, with component cables. Let's see here. The PS Vita is a great handheld, so they just wanted out. Yeah, they made their own decision to get out. Nintendo. It's not because they got bodied by Nintendo. Like, it's not because the 3DS and the DS bodied the PSP and the PS Vita. They made their own decision. If Sony wanted to invest, Sony spent $250 million on Epic. If they really wanted to invest another $500 million or another, I don't know, $1 billion into a PS Vita 2 or a new PS Vita, they could have done it if they really want to. They didn't feel like it. They didn't feel like it. That was their business decision. They decided to do that. They didn't force out of anything. It was their fault the PS Vita didn't sell more than it did. It wasn't Nintendo's fault. It was their fault. You got to start taking responsibility for yourself. It's not, if something doesn't do well, it isn't because of somebody else. It isn't because, oh, they sold more. They sold more. That's why this failed. No, take responsibility. That's just blaming at the end of the day. You got to take responsibility for your own self. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if something doesn't do well, that's on you. The Wii U didn't, it's the Wii U failed, but that's not because of Microsoft and Sony. That's because of Nintendo. Nintendo's the reason why the Wii U failed, not Microsoft and Sony, not PS4 or Xbox One or any or PC or Michael Jackson or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Rip to Michael Jackson. But I'm just saying, like, it's not anybody else's fault but yourself. Now maybe there's a little bit, you know, but you're the one who has to sell to the consumer. It's not the other way around. I mean, like, come on now. So let's see here. I sent you a song request via DM. All right, I got you, man. We'll get that going next, okay? Right after this. This is one of Shamsa's tracks that she wanted, or older tracks. Let's see here. Why I don't understand is why people, or why you don't understand is why people care so much. Nothing is going to change the past. It's really, like I said, it's just for clout, online clout for some people. Some people it isn't, but some people are saying certain things to obviously capture a certain crowd or whatever the case is, which is fine. It's a business type of thing, which is cool. I mean, that's no problem, but come on. Let's see. A lot of these claims people are making are just to fuel stupid console wars and put false information. Unfortunately, people buy into that nonsense. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but I think it also creates, I think, once again, I think the balance, guys, is this right here. Let me show you guys something. This is one of my favorite symbols in the world. This one right here. You guys see it? Let's save it. This is a great symbol. This is a great, so you guys can't see the full thing, so I'm gonna put it up on screen for you guys, all right? I'm gonna make it to where you guys can see it like live, like the reaction. See, like, it's a yin and a yang. You need the balance, you know? You need the balance of both in order for everything to be a thing. So we need people saying stupid things so we can have more entertaining content, right? So that's my essential process with it. And it's fun. It's fun. Like, it's not hate towards anybody. It's just video games. But there needs to be a yin and a yang. There needs to be people that say stuff correctly and talk about facts, and there needs to be people that perpetuate all sorts of drama and stuff for whatever the case is. You know, we generally need both, and it's fun. It's fun. Now, do we need it to the degree that people do it? No. Do we need it to, like, the crazy degree that people take it to? No, we don't need it to that degree. We don't need toxic. Like, we don't need it to be toxic, you know? But I still feel like there needs to be a balance so we can have a little bit of fun. Yo, what's up, Eric Wolf? But the console wars are stupid, though. The console wars are dumb. Perpetuating console war nonsense is obviously stupid. I mean, I've never been a big fan of the console war stuff. I've always owned, whenever I could pay for multiple consoles, I've always owned multiple consoles. You know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, people take it too far. Yeah, I agree. People take it way too far. I'm with you on that one. Nindy Gamer, we're gonna get your song next, okay, Nindy Gamer? Let's see. GameCube is more powerful than the PS2. Let's see. Something tells me Sony's just observing the Switch before making another handheld device. They could be. I think the biggest issue that they're gonna have, though, is actually making a handheld device that is efficient and can still do the graphics that they want to do, and then making software for that device. I mean, Sony clearly showed problems making devices, and Nintendo too, or making not devices, but making games, enough games for both systems. It's hard when you split your ecosystem. It's not easy to do. I mean, imagine if Nintendo systems in the history of all, let's just say you have all your systems in the history. Imagine if Nintendo had every single game that they ever made for all their systems. That could have completely turned the tide of so many different systems, right? If every single game Nintendo made for the GBA was also natively playable and upscaled or up-res or graphics enhanced or whatever the case is, like smart deliveried for their home consoles. That would have been crazy. That could have, like I said, that could have completely changed the sales fortunes of the N64 or the GameCube or the Wii U with the 3DS games, right? Like, that could have completely changed things up if you could get an enhanced version on both, which, once again, one of the reasons why the Switch is doing so well is because they're getting all of the games that were previously portable, they're getting them on home console. You're getting both. You're getting the big Mario games that you would get. You're getting the Smash Brothers games that you would get. You're getting Fire Emblem, which is a good game, and you're getting that, which we never got on Wii U. We never got a real mainline Fire Emblem game. You're getting Animal Crossing, we never got that. You're getting Pokemon, we never got that. I mean, imagine if the Switch didn't have Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and Fire Emblem. Like, like, imagine if the Switch didn't have those 3 games. That's what the Wii U was facing, guys. Look at the sales. I mean, obviously, Fire Emblem is not in the same league as, you know, Pokemon or Animal Crossing in terms of sales, but it was still a game that helped push systems out there. You know, like, but just even, let's just take away just Animal Crossing and you know, and Pokemon. Dude, those 2 games account for a lot of people deciding to get systems, you know? So, I mean, come on now, you know? Snow White, 25 Hong Kong, he says, when you pull on one side, there will always be something pulling on the opposite side. Best thing is to not pull at all, but it won't happen. I think the best thing is to not pull so hard to the point to where there's malice. You know what I'm saying? I think that's my philosophy. Don't pull to where there's malice. There shouldn't be evil intent in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Pull jokingly. Pull with the nicely. But you can definitely have a little bit of fun, because it's just video games at the end of the day, you know. But I feel you, Snow White. What's up, Philip? Welcome to the stream. Did you miss anything? Kinda. Kinda. Let's see here. If every game was available on every console, every game would be on even playing grounds, and it come to sales. Most game sales are affected by console sales. I barely understand what you're saying, Buster5, but I think I got an idea of what you tried to say. I think I got an idea of it. Snowhorse always has these really weird requests. Check out my latest videos when there might be a Nintendo Direct, Adam Cancel. I got some videos already talking about that on the channel. So just type in Nintendo Direct and then you'll see my videos on it. Let's see here. I'm at work. Work with me. I am working with you. I said that I think I know what you're trying to say. I am working with you. So yeah. Console wars can be fun sometimes if they're not serious, but people take it way too far. Yeah, console wars can absolutely be, I mean, like, can absolutely be fun if people don't take it too seriously. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think the problem that some people see is like the flip-flopping, you know, the false, like I said, like the false equivalency, you know, like the fallacies and like stuff like that is like when people are like, okay, come on, man, like, relax. That's when I'm like, all right, relax. I gotta say something here. But I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna be joking around. I'm gonna be smart. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna freaking call this person a complete idiot and moron because they have an opinion that's silly, you know? I might say something's BS, you know, but at the end of the day, it's just entertainment. It's just, we're just talking about games at the end of the day, you know? Sometimes I'm more worried about how much oil I put in my beard than what people are saying on the internet about video games, you know? Because a beard, you gotta take, bro, I'm telling you, I'm thinking about maybe shaving it just a tad bit. You gotta take care of a beard, man. You know, so I'm thinking about it. Let's see here. As I was watching that thread you and Obi had last night. Oh yeah, it was a pretty epic thread. It was so funny too. It was so funny when I brought up the whole when I brought up what Sony said, and then he started then he starts, when I said, because like he was saying that, like, I said, oh, well, you know, Nintendo and people saw that there was a decline in the home console market, or there was a decline in the hardcore gamers market. So that's why, that's one of the big reasons why Nintendo decided to go the route of the Wii and everything like that, right? Because there was a decline, you know, in like the hard, they wanted to get new customers. And then he's like, decline, blah, 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 this sold, PlayStation sold this and that. I'm like, bruh, Sony even said themselves that there was a decline in the hardcore market. And then he says, well, Sony's wrong. I'm like, okay. Oh, now you're trying to say that the company that you were defending and saying did this, they're the ones who said it, bro. Like the people that are the ones that are selling so much and doing so crazy, they're the ones who said it. Don't get mad at me, bro. Like, they're the ones who said it. Sony said that console gaming is a niche market, that it's becoming more and more niche, and it's tougher. They're the ones who said it. They're the ones who said it. Sony said that because, and here's the reason why Sony said that. The reason why Sony said that is because Sony's not dumb. They look at the video gaming market. They see the landscape. They look at the overall gaming market. They look at smartphones. They look at how many people have these, and they look at how many people buy these and play games, and how much money people throw at this, and they're like, man, we're getting cooked. That's the reason why they say that more people play on smartphones and more money is ran through smartphones than the hardcore market. They're getting cooked. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo getting cooked by smartphone gaming. That's the reason why Sony takes 6 years or 7 years to sell 100 million devices. You know how many of these have been sold in the past year that operate and play games, that people play games on? Do you know how many? Sell 100 million in a few days. Smart devices, tablets, phones, all that stuff, they absolutely cook gaming, hardcore gaming. And that's the reason why Sony said that, because they saw that. They're not dumb. I know people like to sit there and say certain things, but Sony's not stupid. They see what it is. They tried to get into smartphone gaming themselves. They made a PlayStation phone where it was a phone that was also a hardcore gamer device, but that flopped, that failed. But they saw where it was going. Sony had the foresight to see, oh snap, this phone stuff, and this was during the PSP/PS Vita era or whatever. You know, they literally made a separate phone that was a device for smartphone gaming or whatever. PlayStation phone where it slid up and there was like a D-pad and buttons as a smartphone. They saw that. So that's the reason why Sony said what they said, because they see all the money that other people are making and they see that how much they smartphones sell, right? If Sony had a successful smartphone line with that PlayStation phone, it would have cooked everything that the PS4 or the PS5 or the Switch or that any other system could do, because it's a freaking smartphone. You know, like smartphones sell way more than billions of smartphones out there, man. So that's the thing. That's the thing, man. Like people don't understand that. People don't understand business sometimes. They don't understand why a company will say that, especially when a company is doing as well that they're doing. They don't understand why, like a couple years ago, or not a couple years, more than a decade ago or whatever, Nintendo tried to downplay how big smartphone gaming was because they saw what was happening with smartphone gaming. So they tried to downplay it, try to say, oh, well, you know, dedicated gaming, this is where they saw it. And that's when they finally just said, all right, we give up. We're going to make games on smartphone too. You know, but they tried to downplay it too because everybody saw the avalanche of smartphone gaming. Everybody saw that coming. Everybody did. Everybody tried to get in on it. Microsoft tried to get on it with the Zune and their type of stuff. Everybody tried to get into this portable smartphone, smart device, whatever type of gaming, and they all got bopped. Well, they didn't all get bopped. Nintendo never made an actual device for smartphone gaming, but you know, Nintendo has a couple games up there that are done. Some of them have done well, some of them haven't. So out of all the companies, out of the big three, Nintendo's probably done the best in smartphone gaming, you know, because they have, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a big success. They have Dragalia Lost, which is a big success, you know. So they have that, but everybody else kind of got bodied, you know, in terms of the big three. So, I mean, that's kind of like my thought process on that, you know. It's like looking at facts and looking at what actually happened and then kind of deciphering from there. It's not what I want to think, and then therefore what I think is right, you know? And I think that's the problem that hardcore gamers kind of go through. They have tunnel vision. They don't see that. I know nobody wants to hear about smartphone gaming. I know you guys like, oh, smartphone gaming. Heck, I don't like smartphone gaming that much either. You know, I'll play Mario Kart Tour maybe every now and then, but like I'm not big on super big on smartphone gaming. But it's the truth. It's just like literally the factual like truth, and that's the reason why Sony said, even with the PS4 sales, killing it. That's the reason why they said what they said, because they saw they see what's going on. They're not dumb. They see Apple. They look at Apple. They know what Apple's selling. They're like, dang, Apple's selling 500 million iDevices in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Apple is cooking them with iPads, not even just phones. Apple cooking them with iPads, which is a secondary device that you don't even need, by the way. You don't need an iPad. Some people might need it for their work, but people buy it for casual use. You don't need it. If you got a smartphone, you don't need an iPad. They're getting cooked by iPads. They're getting cooked by tablets, Galaxy tablets and stuff. They're getting cooked by everything, you know? So, I mean, that's just how it is, guys. That's people, these iDevice stuff, people buy that crap. That's where Sony was coming from when they said that. All right, let's go and let's get into the next links here. I think Shamsa has some more music. Business tends to make the mistake of equating, I think equating something more than something else as being a failure / decline of the lesser product. A lot of hardcore gamers like myself sometimes forget how big video games are and how successful mobile games are. That's true. And even if the games suck, they sell because the market is so huge. They make a killing off dollar games and transactions. Oh, absolutely, Shu. They make a killing off of that stuff. They make a killing off the microtransactions and all that type of stuff, which is why gaming has started to implement, like hardcore gaming is starting to implement more microtransactions. They have stores, they have, you know, epic pieces of loot that you can buy, or everyone's moved over to that mindset, right? With a lot of games, everything's moved over to that because they saw what the mobile market started. That's where the mobile market started. Back in the day before the mobile market, guys, like back in the day, but before then, it was just DLC, right? We had horse armor, but it was all DLC though. It wasn't a microtransaction. It wasn't replenishable. It was a microtransaction, but it wasn't a microtransaction in the way that I see them, as in never-ending loot boxes, you know, or like never-ending like V-Bucks. Those are like that's to me, it's like it never ends. It never stops. You can buy 5 billion V-Bucks and then still buy another 5 billion V-Bucks. Whereas back before, those microtransactions were like horse armor. It's like useless. You don't need it. It should have just been unlocked in the game. But once you buy that, that was DLC, downloadable content. You get that, it's over. There's not another horse armor and another horse armor and another horse armor and another horse armor, you know? So that's kind of how I feel like. That's how they used to do it. But then when they saw what the mobile market was doing, they're like, oh snap, we can do that too. Let's make our own currency for these type of games. Let's make it to where there's you can get certain types of things, you know, and stuff like that. They started doing the same thing, you know? I cannot play that Dragon Ball Z, sha-la-la. Let's see here. So yeah, man. I don't give a crap if mobile games are selling 800 trillion per year. Mobile gaming doesn't hold up to console gaming. That's not the point though, Diamond. NES Questers with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime 2 months in a row. Obviously, we all think the same way, right? But that's not the point of what we're trying to say here. That's not my point. Thank you for the Twitch Prime though. 2 months in a row, man. Says technically the PC stream is whooping the console's button. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are trying to beat them now. PC stream? Oh, you meant Steam. Sorry, Steam. Steam has been, but here's the thing about Steam. Steam is interesting because Steam by itself is the same as dedicated gaming, right? Like a lot of the games that come out on Steam are out on PlayStation. It's a very different type of, you know, it's almost as if they're included but separate, you know? Like they're part of that, but separate because they have the same type of games. Like for example, the new Avengers. What the heck, Indie Gamer? I had your track ready to go, and then I accidentally exit out of it. Here, we'll play it right now. I'm stupid. Sorry. Sorry about that, Nindy Gamer. Give me another track. Don't donate again. Just give me another track, Nindy Gamer, and I'll play it for you. Yo, Dragon King Gonzalez, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So yeah. Now we got the Avengers game, locking off skins depending on the ISP you got. yeah. The other day, actually, I want to take a picture, but the other day I was at Walmart buying some stuff for the Mama Essence meetup, and I saw like exclusive in-game content on a piece of freaking gum, some Stride gum. It was like, if you buy this piece of gum, you can get like an exclusive Captain America dun-dun-dun or something like that. I was like, what? I was like, what is this, dude? Like, I was like, what is all this? What is all this stuff these days, man? Like, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's how gaming's going. I mean, obviously this game was super expensive to make, so they're probably trying to figure out ways to mitigate the cost of this game. And I think that's a good idea because, man, this game, I don't think this game's gonna sell that great, man. I actually got a text from my best friend Bobby, you know, and I've known him since I was like 3 years old. He's like my best friend. And he told me this. He says, calling it now, dude. Avengers is going to be the next Anthem. This hot garbage game is the most unoptimized piece of doo-doo. So he's a hardcore PC gamer, so he played it on PC probably. So we'll see what happens, man. So I don't think this game's gonna sell anywhere near as much as they would like it to sell. I think what they're gonna try to do is, obviously, people that want to buy at the beginning, the hardcore Avengers crazy heads, they're gonna buy the game because they want to be able to punch somebody as, you know, the Avengers, you know, or whatever, you know, and that's fine. Punch people as the Hulk or whatever the case is. But I mean, I think it's gonna be discounted pretty quickly, and they're gonna bank on everyone buying it when it's like 30 or 20 bucks. That's what they're gonna bank on. That's why there's so much weird stuff going on with this game. Stride gum, different ISPs, different food items. Man, you out here, you got a barbecue, you got the whole DLC set. You out here at a barbecue, you can go pick up some drinks, some soda, a piece of gum. You know what I'm saying? Get some new Verizon Fios. You know what I'm saying? Get some a chandelier for the house, and you have all the characters for Marvel right there, man. Like, it's Marvel Avengers. You can go shopping for the house and all of a sudden end up with all the DLC for Marvel Avengers. You know? So that's why they're doing all that stuff, man. Oh yeah, they're trying to get their money back because I think they know. They know. I mean, Square Enix has always done kind of weird partnerships with games. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake had this type of stuff too, like with Butterfinger. But this is like even more crazier than that game because I think they had more confidence in it. I think they kind of know, like, yo, I think we cooked here. Like, I think we kind of cooked. So let's just go ahead and let's get every single sponsorship, let's milk this Avengers name and this brand for everything it's going to be. Can the game ultimately end up good after like a couple years? Probably. Yeah, when they fix everything, like when like the PS5 version is optimized and whatever, and they can do all that. Yeah, it can probably end up good at some point, you know. But is it gonna be right now? No. It's gonna remind me of Destiny, or it might be like Destiny, you know, where it takes a while for the game to get good. PS4 and Xbox, PS4 can keep their Marvel Avengers. Just already got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I'm good. Yeah, I mean, with that type of like beat 'em up game, you know, obviously Avengers, it's more of like that AAA experience, right? With the graphics and everything like that, and like the equipment and the loot and stuff like that. So it's gonna give you like a little bit of a deeper experience with certain aspects of the game. But obviously, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is still a very fun game that you can play 4 players, and that's a lot more accessible and easier to get into than Stride Gum Avengers, you know, or whatever the heck it is, you know. So yeah, man, I feel you on that one. I feel you. So yeah, man. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the next let's go and get into the next thing here, guys. We talked about the home console portable history market. We got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance gameplay. We'll probably start that up in probably at the top of the hour or so, or a little bit after that. It's going to be about 1 hour of gameplay, guys. I'm actually over my eye limit and my eye has twitched about 3 times since we started this stream. So we got about 1 hour of gameplay. Shout outs to Gunslinger. We had a little bit of a miscommunication. We thought we were gonna do like an hour and a half, but there's a little bit of miscommunication on things. But that's okay. We'll still get an hour of gameplay in of that, and then I'm going to rest my eyes because I have the Spawncast, and that Spawncast has been going 2.5 to 3 hours for the past few weeks. And there's a lot of people on screen and stuff that I'm paying attention to. So I want to make sure that my eyes are completely rested and ready to go for the Spawncast tonight at 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, I have a promise or dedication, in my opinion, that I made to John that I'll be there every single night. So I'm gonna do my best to be there every single night. That every single Saturday night, because I respect John, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and get these questions answered, guys. If you guys have questions, feel free to let me know in the chat. At PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence by itself. I'll be more than happy to answer questions. Like I said, we'll answer questions for probably the next 20, 30, maybe 30 to 45 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes. And then we'll get Path of Radiance gameplay going. And then we'll end it out there. Okay, guys? Let's see here. Gonna take a nap before work. See you on the Spawncast. All right, take it easy, Decepticon. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Rest them eyes, bro. Yeah, Gunslinger sponsored the stream. Yes, Gunslinger sponsored the stream. Yes, he did. He says, "Oop, I have to go." Yo, my man hating. My man hating. Why does Black Widow look like a guy in the game? Does she? I'm sure you hear this a lot, but you're really a smart guy. I want to cover games in the future. You're an inspiration. I don't hear that too much, but thank you in terms of being a smart guy. Inspiration I hear, but smart guy, not too much. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go grab a sparkling water real quick. Give me 1 second. Get your questions ready, okay, guys? I'll be right back. All right. Hey, what's up, Crit Astro? Welcome to the stream. Says, please play the ending song of Chrono Cross. No problem. Thank you for the 100 Hong Kongies. My girl, Snow Horse. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We'll definitely get your music going in just a bit. All right. Oh, shit. I think this is it. What game have you played outside of video games that got you super heated? What game have you played? What game have you played outside of video games that got you super heated? Game? Like, what do you mean? I said like football, basketball, baseball, something like. What are you talking about? Have you played Knights of the Old Republic, OJ? I'm playing it again and I just love it. Yeah, I have played Knights of the Old Republic on the original Xbox. It's really good. Like, oh, you mean like board games? It got me super heated? I don't know. I don't think there's anything that's got me super heated outside of video, like type of games that I've played. I'm not sure. I remember one time, like I told you guys a story about my brother got like super angry when I when I beat him in Pokemon, the trading card game, back in the day. But it wasn't okay, Shido's my brother, but it wasn't the one. I wasn't the one getting angry. You were the one getting angry. But I'm not the one getting angry though. It was you. You were the one getting angry. You were the one going slamming the desk and water spilling and yelling. Let me tell you guys a story one time about my brother. When we were playing, one time he got so angry, like he lost a Pokemon. Like I was cooking him all day in Pokemon the trading card game. I remember one time, like he got so angry, he was like mad, he was like yelling at me. I was like, I said, I'm done playing this game against you. He's like, you're done? No, you're not done. No, you're not. You're gonna play now, or you're in jail. He was like threatening me that I had to continue playing. And during this abuse, this verbal abuse, because he wasn't done getting cooked and he wanted to get a win, so he wouldn't let me stop playing either. It was great, man. Those were the days. One time he wouldn't let me stop. One time I wanted to stop because I think I just straight like cooked him like 13 games. It was like all day. It was like an all-day affair. He was just getting bodied all day, you know? And Pokemon, it didn't matter what deck he used, too. See my impressions with Path of Radiance? Yeah, I've already played the game before. I just don't remember it too much, but I've already played Path of Radiance. So it's not the first time of me playing the game. It's like me playing Smash when I lose. Oh man, it happens. No, I mean everybody was like that. I remember there was times where like I would cry and I would get upset and stuff like when I would lose to my brother in video games. So it's like both, you know. It's not like it was just me cooking him and stuff and like, oh yeah, it was just me and him just being upset. I cried like a baby so many times, like when he would beat me in games. You know, and stuff like that. So, battle theme from Torna. Yeah, I got you, Juice, for that donation you did earlier. Heck yeah. Right after this song. Keep the questions coming though, guys. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you. Now I've got my little bit more clear now that I got the strawberry Clear American. This stuff is really good, man. I really like it. This flavored water. Clear American. It's good. Just don't drink too much of it. Make sure you combine it with a healthy dose of water, regular water. All right, let's get this battle theme from Torna going. What anime genres are you into? Genres? I don't know about genres, but in terms of anime, like I'm into just like, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho. I like Hunter x Hunter, like just action. I like you know, Naruto, like Dragon Ball Z. I like that type of stuff. My Hero. If you had to pick Persona 4 Golden or Persona 5 Royal, which game would you enjoy more? Oh, Persona 5 Royal. I enjoyed Persona 5, even the base Persona 5 more than Persona 4 Golden. Persona 5 is, to me, that's my favorite Persona game, is Persona 5. Royal's the best game on PS4 by a large margin. In my opinion, just me. I know other people like other stuff, but to me, because it reminds me of how a game is supposed to be made. The base Persona 5 reminds me of how a game is supposed to be made. Like that, even with its faults or whatever you want to say about it, you know, and Royal, even like, you know, bringing Royal into the mix, that's how a game is supposed to be made, to me. Like, it's enough old school with enough new. It's so much content, you know, tons of content in the game. It has a good gameplay loop. It's not the same old boring tropes, you know, in gaming these days. I like Persona 5 overall, man. It's great. Never finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Gun. You should. It's not very long, Jetmon. My favorite Persona is Joker in Smash. That's your favorite Persona is Joker in Smash? Arsene. Iceborne better than P5? Nah. Let's see here. Screw Dog Cop Persona 5. I'll say this. If you're an RPG fan, then buy Persona 5. If you like RPGs, buy Persona 5. If you like Pokemon and you like RPGs, buy Persona 5. Because it's really just that. It's like a weird version of Pokemon. It's like a social high school dating. Like, imagine like if Ash Ketchum went to like school. Instead of leaving at 10 years old and not going to school like he's supposed to be. Imagine if he went to school, you know? Yo, shout outs to Mac Meg with another $5. And he says, since you don't hear it much, you're a smart and articulate man, OJ. Don't forget it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You are too, man. You are too. Thank you, Mac Mega. There's also, can you play Xenoblade Definitive Edition song on the link? Yes, sir. I can play that for you, Mr. Mac Mega. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. You know, some people tell me that I'm smart. Some people tell me that I'm stupid. Some people tell me this and that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not the smartest, most intelligent individual ever, because I'd be working as like a scientist or a doctor or something like that if that was the case. And I was never really good in like chemistry and all that. But you know, I've honed my craft over the years in terms of talking to people. Ash did go to school in Sun and Moon anime, but not really. That's a Sun and Moon anime. Most of the time, the kids, or like, let's just say like the people that you're talking about in what's it called? Like in the game, they don't go to class. They go off on an adventure a dangerous adventure at 10 years old. Like, who does it? Who lets their kid leave home at 10 years old? You know, like to go travel the world and collect Pokemon with pretty much no money. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, why would somebody do that? Dude, my daughter's turning 8, so 2 years from now, I'm just, all right, bye, Anime, go catch Pokemon and enjoy the world. What the heck? No, like, what? You're 10. It's ridiculous. Never do that. Nobody would ever do something like the setup of Pokemon in terms of like the single player is just ridiculous, you know? It's just ridiculous. I mean, dude, in Persona you're a freaking high schooler and you're on lockdown, man. Dude won't even let you out of the house for like the first couple months, man. You gotta build some trust. He's like, as soon as you come home, man, he won't let you out. You gotta stay there until he's done cleaning. Then he locks up and doesn't give you a key for a while. And you're like, what are you in Persona 5? I think you're like 16 years old, 16, 17. I think you're a second year, right? So you're 16. You're 16 turning 17. Also, there are wild Pokemon that just kill you. Yeah? There's crazy stuff happening out there, man. In Pokemon Fantasyland, 10-year-old traders can make thousands of dollars. They can. That doesn't mean everyone's going to. I mean, in today, yeah, a 10-year-old today can make thousands of dollars. A 10-year-old today can start up a business if they wanted to. A 10-year-old today can make a YouTube channel and make a bunch of money. Heck, what's his name? Racing with Ryan? That guy's like, that kid's like 7 and he's like richer than all of us combined. All right, he's got money. Let him go. All right, when he's 10, he's off on his own, right? Children can be entrepreneurs of today too, but it's just, but yeah, man. Some dude with the $4.99. So what's good, my guy? Just bought Judgment, and man, the game is pinnably slept on. Also, play anything you want. Thank you, I appreciate the $4.99. And yeah, Dreamcast guy always really vouches for Judgment, you know, in the Yakuza games. I'm just not as big on them, but yeah, absolutely, I can see why people really love the game from what I like from his review. Put in perspective, I think Persona 5 R is like Breath of the Wild and Persona 4 Golden is like Ocarina of Time of JRPGs. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely one of the you know, definitely one of the really like innovative good RPGs out there. I don't know if it's as innovative in its space. There's still some things that it doesn't do that RPGs did before. Like Chrono Trigger does a number of things that that Persona 5 doesn't do, but there's a number of things that Persona 5 does that Chrono Trigger doesn't do, obviously. Different styles of game, but there's some stuff like, you know, like dual text and triple text stuff like that that would have been better if they fleshed that out in Persona 5, but they just don't have it. But no, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Did you see LTG's latest tweet he posted right now? No, I didn't see it. Let me check out what he had to say. Give me just a second. I'm streaming right now, so I don't have. Let me see what LTG had to say here. He said a woman putting on 10, 20, 30, even 40 pounds is only going to increase my attraction. Nothing more unattractive than a woman built like an extraterrestrial. That's just so random. That's so random, dude. Oh man, you know, but that's good though, man. I mean, I think back in the day, right? People used to always say women have to be like super skinny and bigger women were bad, you know. And now in today's day, no, it's not the case, man. Like, you don't have to be built for a woman. A woman doesn't have to worry about her weight and being so skinny all the time in today's day, right? Which they never really had to be, but now it's more accepted that a woman can be bigger and people can still like them, you know, and they can still, you know, have relationships and get guys and blah, blah, blah. And guys can actually like that and not only look for super, super skinny girls, you know? So I think it's good. It's a good balance. So I see, like I said, don't agree with necessarily the messaging, but the message behind it, what he's trying to say, I agree with that. Like, I'm also the same boat. I don't like, you know, for me personally, not that there's anything wrong with being really skinny. If you're really skinny as a girl, you're really skinny. Nothing you can do for the most part. Some girls, it's genetic. But for me, it's like, I don't want a girl that's like super, 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 super skinny. Like, you know, like barely eats and stuff like that. You know, like that's just me, you know? I just personally wouldn't want that. But no, for some people, they like that, you know? You know? So yeah. I also like a girl, BBW. Let's see, that's kind of true though. No, what he's saying, I don't think, yeah, what he's saying is not necessarily, like, I don't think it's a bad thing. If anything, it should give confidence to women, because like, from what I understand, women have always been under this insane pressure, you know, to be super slim. right? To be extremely skinny and to not eat and that's how they need to be attractive. That's how it was before. But now in today's day, no, that's not the case. Like, you don't gotta be super skinny. Women don't have to be set to those standards. You know, now it can be okay if you have a little bit of weight on you, that's fine. You know, it's not as big of a deal. It's not something that you're gonna get clowned for, and people are gonna be like, oh, you're fat and all this stuff like that. You know, so I think it's generally better. You know. Yeah, but Cardi B and J-Lo aren't. That's not what he's talking about here, though. But that's a different type. That's a different type. No, actually, no. It's kind of what he's talking about. Never mind. Yeah, kind of. But J-Lo, those are different because those girls like Cardi B. She's like fake. She's got like implants everywhere. So it's like, like I think what he's talking about mainly is talking about like girls that more natural ended. You know. All right, let's get this next music going here. Let's see here. What's up with the Switch sales? I just passed up the NES. I have a video that I just did on it as well. Make sure you check out my video that I just did on the channel, Dennis Luther. But yeah, Switch just passed up the NES, like it says in the title. But check out the video too. I had a video as well. So make sure you guys, those that are new, make sure that you guys click the bell notification as well. When will the sponsor stream start? Probably in the next 15-20 minutes. Let's get a reaction to your what's it called? To your post though, Christian. The song's so short. So you want a reaction to your new video that you did on the channel, on your channel? Which one? What do you want a reaction to, Christian? Okay, yeah, it's this this 3-minute one. Got you. All right, let's check it out. By next March, will Switch be at 80 million? By next March, it could be right around there, maybe a little bit less. So Christian does some Unreal Engine 4 stuff, so make sure you guys check out Christian's channel. Does some modeling and all that stuff. It's actually really interesting. I can't do any of this stuff though, but it's cool to watch somebody else that can do it. Spawncast, yeah. Have a link to your YouTube channel? Yeah, Zanzibar. I have it on there. Yeah, did you find it? Do you want me to link it again? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for the follow too, Zanzibar. Zanzibar11. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe again. I'll give you a double shout out. Or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't gotta subscribe to my Twitch page if you don't want to. But my YouTube channel, subscribe on there, because I know subscribing is different on Twitch. No, you're good. Just subscribe. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Welcome. Snowhorse, thank you for the 25. I enjoy myself, petite and slim, but be what you want, not people like. I'm going to sleep on the lamp from Captain. Please see all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I said, it's whatever you are. If you're slim and petite, that's fine. If you like that, there's plenty of people that like that. There's plenty of guys that like that, or girls that like that. Or if you like that yourself, that's fine. If you want to have a little bit more weight on you, that's fine too. All basically what I was alluding to is, it's now okay. It's not like it doesn't have a negative stigma anymore, for a girl not to be super skinny, which has been tough for women over the years, man. It's been tough. Look, when I went to school, people that weren't even fat got called fat all the time, And this is awesome, by the way, too, Christian. This is really cool. People got called fat all the time. I dated this one girl. she wasn't even really that fat, man. She was just like a little thick. She was like a little thick. She just wasn't even that fat. People called her fat all the time, and like it made me mad. I was like, yo, she's not even that fat, man. She's just like, she's a little thick. I mean, obviously she's not like super skinny, but like she's not like freaking like Jabba the Hutt. People out here making fun of her all the time and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just kind of like lame, you know? You need to play my fake W clip and give the people what they want. No, it's all good, man. They can check out your channel and play that. I'm not gonna be reacting to everybody's stuff. That's gonna take too long if I start doing all that, man. But no, it's all good, Troy. I watched it. Good stuff. Yo, Jumpmon with the $1 donation and says, all right, yo, we good. So Christian, good stuff there, man. It's looking good, man. Looking really good. Looking really good. You guys, make sure you guys check out Christian's channel. If you haven't done so, check it out. Good stuff all around. Let's see here. Fat girls need love too, Craig. Jumpmon donated Dawson. If you have to choose between Stanley Kubrick and Hideteki Anno, who would you go with? Can you play Dingodile from Crash 3, bro? I don't know. Whoever you would go with, Jumpmon, I would go with. I don't know. That's a random question. Thank you for the $1, though. We'll get your music going right away, though. Right now, man. I got you, though. We're gonna play Catherine on the Lamb. Wait a minute, hold up. Did we play the Xenoblade song in the link for Mac Mega? Let me check. We didn't. Let me play this real quick, guys, and then we'll play On the Lamb, and then we'll play the other music. Oceanhorn 2, what do I think of it? It looks pretty cool. Oceanhorn 2. I played the first Oceanhorn game and I liked it. So Oceanhorn 2 looks even better. QP88, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Been looking for you since I see you on the Spawncast. Yeah, sometimes John doesn't put my channel link in like the Twitter or in like the description. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So yeah. So at the end of the stream, I'll usually put it in the, what's it called? I'll put it in the description. But I think from now on, what I'm gonna do is when I go on the Spawncast, because a lot of people tell me like, yo, man, I'm looking for your channel. I think I might just start wearing like some of my merch, like PlayerEssence merch, on the stream, so people know, oh, it's PlayerEssence, you know. If he doesn't put it on there or whatever, or people don't stick around to the very end. Rip PlayerEssence. Rip PlayerEssence for what? What happened, Captain Chaz? Podcast? No, podcast is coming back. We're gonna retool it a little bit. Let's see here. Seeing your reaction to random weird questions is always funny. Yeah. I plan on adding more mechanics to add to the inside level of that Gerudo Desert. How long did that take you right there so far, Christian, with everything you've done? Yeah, that Unreal Engine stuff is actually really cool. It's super cool. Super cool. Alright, so we're gonna get through some of this music, guys, then we'll get into the Path of Radiance gameplay, okay? Sorry, guys. I did a little bit of a workout before the stream. I think I put together some knowledge. I'm pretty sure, man, whenever I work out before my streams, I think I actually speak more clear and stumble less, and I can get my thoughts antiquated more clearly. I don't know. I think it's just because of the brainwave and activity. It's like I think it's been pretty solid in terms of like my presentation for today's stream. My thoughts haven't been too jumbled. Whereas like Friday, I think I was kind of like, yo, what's going on here? You know? I didn't work out the day before the stream though. So I think that's like a tip for like streamers or content creators or anything. Like work out before you've got to do something. Like before you got to do something, like even like your job, if you can work out beforehand, exercise beforehand, I think things go better. I'm almost positive things are always better for me when I get my workouts in the morning beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Your brain is more active. Exactly. It's so much better for the mind. So, but the only problem is that, man, I gotta give it a break. There's no push-ups for the next 2 or 3 days. I gotta give it a break because, man, this shoulder, I'm old, man, and I know exactly what happened to this shoulder too. It was when I was in college, and I was playing a game for a semi-pro team, and I remember there was this big old fat. We're talking like actually fat person. We're talking big old, fats from like My Hero, that big old fat guy. We're talking, he's big old fat defensive lineman, dude. They ran a 3-4, which there's 3 defensive linemen, and that's the reason why they ran a 3-4, because they had that fat guy in the center. And I remember I got like a sweep, and like everybody over pursued, and I cut back to the other side, and his fat sloppy self was right there, man. Like this guy was huge, and I remember putting my shoulder right into him, and I swear it was like absorbed into him, and like I hit his like rib cage or something like that. I just felt like a sharp pain right there after I hit him. I thought it'd be since it was soft, but I just got absorbed and like hit something, and that's ever since that point my shoulder got kind of weird. And also like when I was doing like bench press, like something kind of jacked up with this shoulder right here. I don't know. OJ, yeah, OJ, I think I need to start working out before I go to work. I'm always tired. Yeah, it's going to give you more energy. It's going to give you more energy to exercise. We'll get this track and then we'll get some of the other tracks. Okay, guys? Thank you, Shamsa, for another banger. I will try to work out before playing Smash so I don't play like trash. Yeah, I mean, I think that's another issue, man. Like, your brain activity and your brain waves, like even like when you're playing games, it's always better to get exercise in before, and it makes you think more clearly. Week of struggling, now I see game devs deal with the result was worth it. Yeah, game devs go through a lot. So I mean, like when you're on the other side and you're actually programming and you're doing it yourself, you're like, oh snap, this is crazy. So imagine like all the cool looking games and what they have to go through to get those games to look the way that they look, you know? Some dude says that, or at least some solid stretching. People don't stretch enough. And bruh, you got hit by that man's counter. Oh, bruh, I did, dude. Hey, but some dude, you're right about that. People don't stretch enough. And that's why I started incorporating stretching into my regimen. Dude, before, like a few weeks ago, or probably like about a month ago when I started my new regimen of exercise that I do, I didn't stretch, dude. I like literally hadn't stretched in like years. I couldn't even really touch my toes from standing up, which is ridiculous. So, but now I can completely touch my toes. I'm a lot more flexible. But yeah, people don't understand that, especially as you get older, you need to stretch. It can help prevent injuries. It can help your muscles feel better, less soreness and tightness. So yeah, absolutely. Stretching is key. I actually stretch in between every single set that I do. I run 15 laps in the backyard, and then I do a set of 70 push-ups, 35 a pop, 35 a set, and then I do stretching. And then I do like my little ghetto shoulder exercises, with my shovel, for my shoulders. Because I noticed that like my shoulder, it's like I haven't been doing shoulder muscles. And like I noticed that my shoulders weren't being defined. Like I used to have like defined shoulders, and those were kind of going away. I'm like, oh snap, I got to do some shoulders now. So I'm like losing like that. It's like there's supposed to be like a split. Like I used to have like to where it'd be like split up, or like let me see, like that, like right there. Where like, you can kind of see it. But it used to be like to where you actually have like the different shoulder muscles split, and like there used to be like more of a split right here, and like that kind of like went away. Like my arms are still there, but like the shoulder muscles that I had are kind of like going away or kind of like gone. So I was like, okay, I got to start incorporating more, and then also stretching for my legs so I don't have any injuries. Because one time I remember I was exercising and I injured my hamstring in my backyard, and I had to take like a week or 2 weeks off because I just I wasn't stretching. Ashawa, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. All right, let me play On the Lamb next. Could you play? We only play music on donation requests. Although I think the Dingo Dial or whatever, That's the one that you wanted from Crash 3. But if you want to donate, N4, it can be as low as $1, and you can get the music track that you want. All right, my man. All right, because I gotta play people's music that that I actually put in for it. I work out every day. Yeah, definitely working out every day is good. Give your body at least 1 or 2 days rest a week though. I just have a gut. Should I stretch my gut? Pizza the gut. You should definitely get some cardio in to lose that gut. I had a gut too. Not even that long ago. Beginning of the year, I kind of had a little bit of a gut, you know? Like my body, I was getting my body in shape, but I had a little bit of a gut. Yeah, exactly. Not stretching. I stretch my arms too before I do my push-ups. I kind of like stretch out like my rotator cuff and like my shoulders and kind of like stretch out and really go like this and stretch everything. And then that's when I do like my push-ups and all that stuff and do like my little shoulder raises and all that. So. Yeah, even if you can't get like a full workout in, because a lot of you guys are busy, like Chuba says, I just finished a small workout. Yeah, like even if you can get in like 20 minutes, man, like get in 20 minutes today, then like 30 minutes the next day, it all adds up. So like, let's say if you're really busy or like you're tired and you can't necessarily work out for like an hour, don't be worried about what other people are doing. Just be worried about what you can do. Do 20-minute workouts, do 30-minute workouts. You know, there's not every day before I stream, I don't always do like an hour long or 45-minute workout. Sometimes I just do 30-minute workout, you know, just get whatever you can in. You know, and that's plenty right there. 30-minute workout, a good 30-minute workout, that's plenty for the day. Yo, Hydel Rich, thank you for the tier 1 subscription, 2 months. Says hey. All right, Shamsa, you taking off? Says okay guys, you taking off, Shamsa? Yo, you guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Shamsa coming through with the 30 today. Appreciate that, like always. Ending the stream, top stream ninja, of course, stream Hokage as well. Let me get this next music going here. Crash 3. Yes, good times end at some point. Yeah, Shops. At least we were able to start a little bit earlier for you this time. Get some rest, please. Get some rest. I fight for my friends. Yo, Party Man with the $5. Fighting for his friends. Says, can you play Mario Strikers Charged Dry Bones theme? Absolutely, Mr. Party Man. We can definitely get that going for you. Thank you for the 5, Party Man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Shamsa, take it easy, all right? Get some rest, and we'll see you next time, okay, Shamsa? Thank you for the support, like always. Crash 3. And Shamsa, I'll DM you the link to the what's it called? The link to the gameplay for Path of Radiance, so you don't have to find it out yourself. I'll DM it to you so you can watch later if you want to. Okay. But thanks, Party Man, for the 5, man. I'll get that going for you in just a bit right after this one here. Also, Rashad0026, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, my boy. What the hell is... What the hell is all... Somebody casting call. It's fraudulent spam. I fight for my friends. Yo, Juice Man Bomb with $2, fighting for his friends. And he says, can you play Rico Harbor from Sunshine? Absolutely, we'll get Rico Harbor in from Sunshine as well. Thank you for the support, Mr. Juice Man Vaughn. Thank you for the 2. For me, it's consistency that I need to work on in regards to working out. Yeah, that's why Party Man is, like I said, even if it's like 10, 15, 20 minutes, just get something in for the day, and then that will help your brain in terms of like your thought process, like, oh, okay, I did work out yesterday. Okay, now you'll start stringing them together. It's a rhythm. My problem was consistency too. I would sit there, I'd work out on Monday, and then I would take 3 days off, then work out on Thursday or Friday, and then I take the whole weekend off, then I work out on Monday. Then before you know it, it's a week and a half and I only got 2 or 3 workouts in. You know, that's not enough to make any difference. You've got to string together workouts. So what I started doing was like, okay, even if I'm busy, if I have to work or whatever the case is, if I'm too tired, just make sure that I get at least 20, 30 minutes in. Even if the workout sucks, just get it in. And then you'll start building a rhythm. You're like, okay, I got my 20 minutes in yesterday. Maybe I can do 30 minutes, and you'll start planning better for it. You'll start, adjusting to how things are. And then all of a sudden you'll be working out way more and you'll start seeing results, even if you don't have as much time. So that's what I would say. Even like if you're busy or you're tired or you've got something to do, or you're with family or whatever the case is, at least get in 20 minutes. Like that's be like the minimum. Get at least a 20-minute workout in, running around in the neighborhood. All you need is open space. That's all you need. A little bit of open space, and you don't need any equipment. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need none of that. All you need literally is a little bit of open space, because you can do push-ups and you can run. That's all you need, because most of us just need to lose weight for the most part, and you want to tone up your arms or whatever, and you can just do box squats. You can do box squats, just squat back up. You can do push-ups and you can run. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. You don't need all the equipment and all that stuff like that. So don't think you need the gym either. But thank you, Heidel Rich. I appreciate the tier 1 juice, man. Party man, thank you guys for the support. Let's get the next music here though, and that's Strikers Charged Dry Bones theme. Hey, what's up, Coloco? Welcome to the stream, man. Happy weekend. We're about to play some Path of Radiance in a little bit, man. How you doing today? I like to also say, don't count the days and weeks you've been working out. Just make it part of your life. Exactly. That's true. I mean, I never really count anything. I just want to make sure that I work out enough for the week. But there's times that I forget how many times that I've worked out in the week. But that's good, because I know I've worked out multiple times. You know how many times you've worked out if you haven't been working out, right? Like, if you haven't been doing workouts throughout the week, like, oh, snap, I only worked out once. But if you work out regularly, sometimes you might forget, did I do 4 or 5 workouts? Okay, well, I did a lot this week. There's 7 days in a week, right? Or whatever the case is. I got at least 3 or 4 workouts, and I know I got enough in, so that's kind of how I see it. I don't really count like the months and stuff like that. I don't remember when I started doing my new routine. I just know that, like Colloquial saying, it's just a part of like my routine. It's like I try to get it in when I can. I try to get at least something in, and that's that, and I'll probably take like a day off or 2 days off during the week at some point, Quick thought, anyone who says nice guys finish last, it makes me want to knock their freaking lights out. Whoa, calm down, because that implies that being disrespectful to women attracts them to you. I mean, it's not really more of like a fact to go by. It's just some people say that because a lot of douchebags can get women and all that, but there's a lot of douchey girls out there that want douchey men as well. So like there's a lot of factors to it, It's not just one way or another. It's not black and white here, Let's see, are you able to freestyle to this beat, OJ? Absolutely not. I used to be able to rap back in the day, guys, but now that I'm old, all my skills have dried up. The Rogue Gang took away all my rap skills, man. You just can't be a pushover. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I think you gotta not worry. I mean, obviously, I talk about not being a pushover and not being a punk and stuff like that, and not getting punked. But at the end of the day, just mind your biz. Do what you need to do. I don't really have to be tough or be with anybody else, because I don't interact with people like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? I mind my business. I go my own way. I do what I need to do. Now, back in the day, that was different when I was in school, because you're dealing with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with stuff. But these days, most of us, like, you have your family around you. You got a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case is, however you roll. And like, you don't really got to be a tough guy or anything like that. Just do your own. I mean, if the time occurs, yeah, defend yourself, and that's great. Obviously, if you exercise so you can defend yourself, get away, run if you have to run, dodge if you have to dodge, hand-eye coordination, all that stuff is good. But obviously, don't go looking for it, and I never do. I don't find myself. I don't think I'll ever fight somebody ever again in my life. Like, I don't think I'll ever have to fight anybody ever again in my life, because chances are I'm just gonna run. To be honest, like, if somebody, it's like a fight or flight. Unless it's absolutely necessary, I'm gonna leave. Unless it's absolutely like I can't get out of it, because there's no point. There's no point in fighting people. There's no point. Um, although I did say that I'd fight with Jake Paul. But I don't like him. And he offered 10K. So so that's different. Fight Obi. Obi's too skinny. That wouldn't be fair. Let's see. You said you'd do it for free though. I did, but that's because I can get clout though. If I fought him, it'd be clout. Like it would be like, yeah, I get for free. Like it would be free that I fought him, but since he's so famous, I would get an insane amount of clout for beating him up. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be well worth it to fight him and beat him up. You know, in anything, it would be well worth it because the clout that I would get would pay for itself. That would be my payment. You know. Let's see. Do you think peanut butter is good with tuna? That's disgusting. I would never eat that combination. That's just like a bathroom disaster waiting to happen. Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Just make it a habit, and then once you do it every day, you don't have to work out or even walk. It feels like you're missing something. Yeah, peanut butter and tuna. That's just my stomach is just turning even thinking about that. And those are like those DeBuzz food combinations. DeBuzz be eating like milk with pickles, with soda, with like caviar on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he be doing. Like that's a good cup. He be blending it together and making a smoothie. Like oh yeah, like oh you're delirious, freaking with these stupid food combinations. Like you don't need to eat all that crap. Just eat normal, bro. It ain't that big of a deal. Like it's too extra getting all that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like getting all this weirdo food and mixing it together and eating it like. Just makes you stink. Like just makes everything stink. It makes you stink. It makes your breath stink. It makes everything stink. Like food isn't that important to be people to be doing this unless you're like making all sorts of like crazy money, like mukbanger or something like that. Like people out here doing these crazy food. It's like it's not that important. Stop buying all this weirdo stuff and mixing it together to get some type of like exotic fake Patrick Ramsey taste or whatever you're trying to do. Just eat your food and to where you're satisfied and move on with your day. Stop trying to eat some type of weird fear effect delicacies and stuff like this, man. Like what's all this nonsense that people be doing? Food is just so you can eat, so you can be filled up with your stomach. Like I eat good food with my Mama Essence, and like that's fun for like the rest of the week, but I'm not trying to create some type of nasty concoction of food like that I've never had. We just eat the same stuff. Some barbecue chicken, we just eat some buttermilk biscuits. Sometimes we have some fries, maybe nothing. We don't try to do anything crazy. We're not trying to eat all this crazy stuff, you know? I think like not next week, but the week after, we're having some like smoked fish. It's like, you know, something based smoked fish. Just I don't need to eat all this weirdo stuff to try to feel alive or something like that, you know? Cooking like Link. Oh yeah, no, Link. I be cooking it. when it comes to Link and Breath of the Wild, I just throw anything in there. I just toss anything. All of a sudden, all of a sudden I got a perfect steak. Oh my gosh, dude. I would be concerned for DeBuzz's kids in the future, bruh. We'll see. I think kids don't like to eat really nasty combinations of food. So like kids like eating very basic things, you know, like I didn't even like mustard when I was a kid, you know? So like kids like eating very, very basic foods, like very basic stuff. They don't like eating stuff with too much things on there, you know? So I think he'll be all right, or they'll revolt against the food options because their taste buds don't react that way. Like I didn't know any kids, like small kids, Like certain foods like pickles or certain stuff like with sour taste to it, kids usually don't like. Usually. Now don't get me wrong, there's probably some kids here that ate pickles and loved it and loved mustard, but certain foods kids just don't like when they're kids. So you can't be combining that type of stuff when you're a kid. You know, you just gotta eat basic foods. You know? Like, you know, I'm Nigerian, so like my mom would make like different types of, you know, interesting types of foods, and I'd always eat the most basic things that she liked. And my favorite food was always just like rice and chicken. You know, just rice and chicken. That's it. You know, rice, chicken, and the little tomato red sauce that she would make. That's it. That's all I would like. That was my favorite thing that she made. Bizarre food combinations like that sound like something that that pregnant women would eat. Pregnant women usually, and I'm speaking from experience, not me being pregnant, but of course with somebody that was pregnant at the time, they like sweets and like carbohydrates and like meat, like very full, thick foods, not necessarily weird combinations of foods, but like very full, thick, fulfilling foods because they're eating for two, not for one. So I don't know about eating weird combinations of food, but eating lots of different types of food. So yeah, you have this, you have this, you have this, just a bunch of different types of food, not combining them and making them into something disgusting, but actually just a lot of different types of food. You know, just like they're like having dessert, having this, having that. That's my experience with it, but it might be different for other people. Some people might just, some pregnant women might want to just, yeah, combine everything together and eat it. But yeah, I didn't like pickles as a kid. Yeah, I didn't like pickles as a kid either. I hated pickles. I hated mustard, hated pickles, hated relish, hated all the condiments. All I liked was ketchup. That was it. Just ketchup. Just ketchup. That was it. I liked mayonnaise, but I didn't like too much mayonnaise. Like I wasn't even really big on mayonnaise either. It wasn't until older, your taste buds changed, and all of a sudden I like mustard, I like pickles, I like relish, I like all that stuff now. I still don't like pickles, but that's beside the point. Well, yeah, some people end up hating pickles forever, you know? But I'm pretty sure you could eat them and it'd be okay. Like, you can, like, for example, like when I was a kid, if there was pickles on my cheeseburger from McDonald's, bro, it was over. Like, I'm pretty sure you could eat a pickle on your cheeseburger too, and you wouldn't be too crazy about it, right? Whereas like a kid, you're like, ah, it's like your mouth is on fire. But I think now you can have like on a cheeseburger, you can have like 2 little small pickles and you probably be fine. Yeah, you're not gonna, like, as a kid though, you're gonna die. As a kid, it's the worst. If you bite into there and there's a pickle, I remember one time my mom bought me a cheeseburger from McDonald's and I bit into it and there was a pickle and I freaked out. Like I legit freaked out that there was a pickle in my cheeseburger. Like, I said, Mom! I went bananas, man. A freaking one small little pickle. I thought the whole cheeseburger was ruined. I'm like, this is just ruined. I was like, it's ruined. It's ruined. And I started crying because I don't get McDonald's very often. So I started crying because there was a pickle in my cheese. And I was like, it's ruined. Ah! Like, I just started crying. And my brother looked at me. He's like, my brother was like ready to just choke me. I don't think he probably doesn't remember. But he was just ready to choke me, man. Because like we don't get McDonald's often. And the fact that my mom got us McDonald's and I'm sitting here crying when you could just take the pickle off. Like my mom said, no, it's okay. It's okay. And she like grabbed the napkin and she took the pickles off. And I'm like, but there's the pickle juice. The pickle juice. I was like, there's the pickle juice. The pickle juice was on the cheese. And I was being such a freaking idiot. That's why I treat my mom so good now, man. I made her go through all this crap, man. What's going on here? She was nice enough to buy me McDonald's. I'm over here crying about a pickle. You know? OJ was a little chump. I was a little chump. It's not my fault though, because I was the youngest out of 4. And my mom freaking babied the hell out of me. So it's not exactly 100% my fault. You probably hyperventilated when that happened. Yeah, I did. I got crazy. I was just like, ah! I just went nuts. But eventually I calmed down and I ate the cheeseburger. But I didn't do it happily. I got a toy with it though. I remember I got an Aladdin toy with it. So I was really happy about the Aladdin toy that I got. With it, it was like a, what toy was it? It was, I forgot what, I think it was a blow up, like balloon or whoopee cushion or something like that with the genie on there. I just remember I got a toy with it. So I was happy about that. Let's see. I can say. I will say this. I cannot eat peas. They are nasty. I had someone one time in my throat burned. I had bad stomach cramps. Raggedy bleep peas. What? You can't eat peas? What? You just maybe the peas that you had weren't cooked. You gotta have them seasoned and have them good. But as an adult, you should be able to eat peas. Like your taste buds should be matured enough to where you should eat peas. It shouldn't give you stomach cramps and all. Peas are actually extremely nutritious for you. I eat peas pretty much every single day. I eat peas and green beans and carrots and what else comes in those mixed vegetables? It's like carrots, green beans, peas, and corn. I eat that like almost every single day. Mixed vegetables. They're really good for you. It's really good. Really good for you. Not a fan of chicken? No, I was a fan of chicken. I never said that I wasn't. Not gonna lie, I hate pickles, and having pickles on a burger kind of ruins the burger for me. Even when I take them off, that shouldn't be happening as an adult. QP88, you shouldn't be having little boy taste buds like that. When you eat vanilla ice cream, it had to be chocolate. Oh man, you're one of those kids. They had to have chocolate ice cream. No, I didn't have to have chocolate, but I knew kids like that. They have to have chocolate ice cream. Can't have vanilla. Vanilla was too plain. They needed to have chocolate ice cream. Yeah, I knew kids like that. I want to slap the hell out of kids like that. Like, just shut up and eat your ice cream, bro. I'll take it. I remember kids freaking out about vanilla ice cream and chocolate ice cream. I'll take it. Give me both. I'll take 2 scoops of both of them, please. Stop crying. It's ice cream. Oh man, good stuff. Good times, man. All right, let's see here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and stop right here. We're gonna get some GameCube gameplay going. All right, guys. Give me just 1 second. Actually, it really shouldn't take too long here. Shout outs to everybody that supported this stream. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the donos. We are still gonna be playing though, so you guys don't go anywhere. We've got Path of Radiance gameplay. So I appreciate the support, guys. Definitely appreciate it. I am working on some new things for you guys when it comes to gameplay. In terms of keeping people around. I definitely want to keep people around a little bit more for gameplay. So I am working on some new layouts and some new ideas and some new stuff. So look forward to that. That should be fun. But for today, we got some gameplay here. And what's cool about this, guys, this is going to be the cleanest non-dolphin version of Path of Radiance that you've ever seen, okay? This is going to be the cleanest like I said, trust me. There is what I'm playing on a GCHD HDMI adapter. On top of that, I have an M cable plugged in to that USB powered M cable. So this should be the cleanest possible setting that you can get for Path of Radiance without it being an emulator, you know, without it being some type of emulator, because we have the built-in what's it called? Built-in processor as well. So yeah, man. No, there's actually not max lag. It's actually not max lag on here. The refresh rate on my monitor is actually really good. GCHD has a really good, in terms of response timing for it. And on top of that, the M cable also makes it good as well. So they're actually, I was testing it out a little bit, and it's actually not too bad with the lag time. I thought it would be too, but it actually doesn't make things too bad. It also helps that I'm playing on a really good monitor as well. That also helps. So let's see here. All right. Sit Obi on that next level-ish. Yeah, it's interesting. Ooh, it looks a little weird though. Why is it buzzing like that? Hold up. Wasn't doing that earlier. Oh, it's acting weird, guys. Which it wasn't. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right. Yeah, it's kind of The graphics look a little weird. Hold up. I thought I had it optimized a bit here, but I guess not. Oh man, we going here. Looking for a different. I'm gonna go back.
Well, Ike, you had enough? Oh, missed.
Oh, body.
Ike? Oh no!
Smoother than Three Houses? What cutscenes you watching?
Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
Crit Astra. I've already played the game. For like the 9 millionth time. This is not the first time of me playing the game. I know. Yeah, I'll be fine. Are you alright? Nah. Yeah, I'll be fine. So, the sleeping prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike. It's like, hold up, there's definitely something going on here. I don't think you guys can see it, but I can definitely see it. It's kind of like buzzing a bit. I don't know, it's like flickering a little bit on here. So I got to figure that out, but it's too late to try to figure that out now. We just gotta work through it. You don't have to worry. I told you. I'm fine. Yeah, if you look real hard, you can see it. Yeah, it's like buzzing. It's like flickering. And I don't know why it's doing that. Hold up. Give me 1 second to see if I can fix it, guys. Give me 1 second. Wait. No, it's still there. It's kind of like the flickering is still kind of there. I don't know. I don't think I can fix it right now, guys. It didn't seem too bad beforehand, but now it's not like it seems pretty bad right now. So I don't know if I can fix it. Yeah, this game can definitely use a remake. It can. Fire Emblem Echoes, Path of Radiance. That's what they should do. You need a frame meister on top of the Eon GC HD to clear up the screen tearing. Is that what's going on? The screen tearing? So where do I get what you're talking about? And the volume's kind of loud on my end too. Where do I get that? Streaming GameCube games is a whole separate language. Like a whole nother thing that you got to do, man. So yeah, like where do I get one of those, or what is that? Don't tell me that you're going at it again, but just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit in on Father. How's the audio for you guys? Is it too loud? Not loud enough? Let me know in the chat. Is it too loud? I like your resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to... Aha, I knew I'd find you here. Hi, Boyd. What brings you here? Nothing special. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you. Oh, sorry. I got caught up with Ike and my father. It's nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. Unfortunately, only eBay no longer being manufactured. It's priced, but it's the best. Spawnwave has talked about it. My life in gaming have made many extensive videos. Yeah, but what type of device is it? Is it something you plug into your GameCube? Is it something that what do you do with it? Like, is it a device that you plug into your, like, you install on your PC? Like, what's the device look like? What's it like? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You just missed it just a minute ago. She was out cold. Missed. Sorry. You came just at the right time, boy. You can be Ike's sparring partner. What? Me? I'm beginning to think it would be better if he sparred with someone closer to his own skill. I understand. Thanks for your help, boy. I don't know about this closer to his scale business, but I'm ready. Sword beats axe, baby. All right, I'm ready for you. Let's go. It's not like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I gotta go put my mind back into the old school Fire Emblem. I'm more of a new school Fire Emblem fan. I've played all the old Fire Emblems. I've beat some of them, but I'm not more of a fan of the old school than I am of the new school. I like the newer Fire Emblems more, so I gotta put my mind back into this here. As you play the game, tutorial windows like this one will appear from time to time. Anna, your helpful hint girl, will explain and demonstrate any new features. If you want to watch a tutorial again, simply choose guide from the map menu. Use the tutorials? Sure. The first tutorial explains the basics of how to move. Just spam there? Yeah. Watch the range movement tutorial? Sure, why not? Let me tell you a little about movement range now. Movement range, as you might have guessed, shows the maximum number of spaces a unit can move. Before you can move a unit, you'll need to know about the cursor. You can move with the cursor either analog stick or D-pad. What's the difference between old and new Fire Emblem? I think personally to me it's just more of like convenience. New Fire Emblem is a lot more forgiving and more convenient. And they have a lot more elements kind of added in to different like weapon types and things like that kind of added into the mix. But convenience would be one of the things. To start off, place the cursor into the unit you want to move. Small box that inputs to the RGB S video component and even HDMI, and then outputs to HDMI. Okay. It inputs RGB S video components and even HDMI. Yeah, there's also the whole relationship stuff, which is a part of new Fire Emblem. Once the cursor is on the unit, press A. This will select the unit so that you'll be able to control him. Voila! Voila! Can you guess what the different colors on the lit area mean? The blue area shows movement range, and the orange spaces show the maximum attack range. Movement ranges and attack ranges vary between units. Be sure to keep that in mind. I guess it's about time we actually move somebody, isn't it? First, you need to choose a destination. If you move with the analog, an arrow will extend. I didn't even need to do this, man. Like, I don't know why I pressed yes on this. Move the arrow to the destination space and press the A to send the unit in that space. Yeah, that's true. They did focus on avatar characters instead of actual, like, main characters like Ike or, like, whatever, you know, Ike Roy or whatever the case is. Whereas, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses has an avatar character, but, like, Fire Emblem Awakening doesn't have an avatar. Like, it doesn't. Robin is his own character, you know? Like, Robin is kind of his own character. It's kind of like an avatar, like, you can customize it, but it's kind of like a hybrid, though. But Robin has, like, his own history and everything, so it just depends on what game that you're playing. Obviously, Corrin, maybe the same type of thing, but, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses by far has more of, like, the most, like, avatar characters, like, male, like, more-ish, in terms of, like, no personality. Definitely Fire Emblem Three Houses is the worst out of the newer Fire Emblem games. But I don't know. I don't know how controversial. I mean, Fire Emblem does a lot better now than it did back then. So I don't know how controversial it is, to be honest. When the unit is finished moving, a menu appeared over the right, didn't it? This is the command menu, which displays the unit commands. Commands are the orders you can issue to your units. I'm going to order the unit I just moved to wait. The Frame Master is stupid expensive. How expensive is it, guys? Use that to wait. Okay. And press A to confirm. And that wraps up the movement range tutorial. No. Alright, let's go. It's like right now, like right now I'm like trying to be like Three Houses where it's like, okay, well, what's the range of him? You know, okay, there you go. You have to go on him. You can't just like press a button. I forgot the controls. So he goes from there. That's his range. It's all there. My range, I can't quite hit him yet, which is fine. $1,000+? That's ridiculous. Hey, what's the holdup? Let's get started already. I'm coming. Wait right there. You can watch the combat tutorial. Just for fun. It's time now for me to tell you how to engage an enemy in direct combat. As you can see, there are two units on the battlefield, a blue unit and a red unit. The blue unit is the player-controlled allied unit. The red unit is the computer-controlled enemy unit. Now I'll move the allied unit next to the enemy unit. There it goes. Yeah, attack, shove. Look at the command menu. You can see the attack command, right? Be warned, if you don't have a weapon you can attack with, the attack command will not appear. Once you've chosen an attack, you'll see a window with all the units' available weapons. How is he in? He is now in nair range. Chuba. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance look fun. Yeah, it's a good game. It's fun. The display shows all the weapons this unit can use to attack. Use the left stick to choose the weapon you want to choose. Also, shout out to some dude with the 100 core or 300 core crystals. Says still gotta find time to play this. Yeah, man. Thank you, some dude, for the 300 core crystals, man. I appreciate the support. The window below shows the info on the weapon you've highlighted. So choose a weapon, press A to equip it, and get ready to move into a combat. Before engaging in combat, information on your unit and the enemy unit will be displayed. This is the display shown here on the left. It's called the combat information window. The information in the blue portion of this window refers to your unit. The information in the red portion of the window refers to the enemy unit. Okay, this is stuff that I gotta remember. Next, select your enemy. If there are multiple enemies within your attack range, use the cursor to pick one of them. In this case, there's only one enemy, so all you have to do is press the A button. Ow! Ow! Experience. Who cares if it's another sword fighter? The game deserves more respect than Smash. What? Who deserves more respect than Smash? And that's it for your lesson in direct combat. Both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn deserve to be remade with some quality of life improvements. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hurry up, will you? Or are you afraid of me? Sweet, we got it. We get an attack. Got the trainer sword. We can do attack is 11. Hit 173. It gives you even the weapon triangle right there. So yeah, it's gonna be like, okay, you know what to do. That's gonna be a nice hit right there. You can do it. Boy's got nothing. Take him out. Nothing? I don't have nothing. I mean. Aha. I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. Alright. I'm gonna move over here. Aha! You'll be attacked from this side. I'm just up Bing you in. Forward tilt on the ledge. that wasn't too bad. Boy, you're such a loser. Shut your trap. Good work, boy. That's enough. Oh, alright. We got leveling. Your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that. But first, missed. Right here. She's zigzagging, bruh. Here you go, Ike. It's a vulnerate. I recommend using it now before you fight Father. Last time he knocked you silly. Let's get this item. Let's get this item going. Always take time to heal your wounds in battle, even small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't get into that situation. Let's watch this tutorial of this last one here. He said, I've been playing Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, Twilight Princess, and Path of Radiance. GameCube is truly an amazing machine. It is, man. It is. Let's talk items now. To begin with, I'm going to show you how to use a vulnerability to regain HP. First, I'll select the character with the cursor and press A. Alright, press A on there. Movement range will appear, but for now, let's just stay where I am. Press A again. Now you see the command menu. From the command menu, I'll move the cursor to items and press A. Man, this is really smashed. They got items too. I know they got items too, man. Is that like a, what is it, like some food that you can eat? This display shows all the weapons and items the unit's carrying. Now I'll use the cursor to select the vulnerary. Chupa, didn't you spend like 10,000 hours in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, dude? When I select the vulnerary with the cursor and press the A. And then you showing what I can do with it will appear. This time I'll select and use and press A. That may or may not be true. So that's how vulneraries can restore. I'm surprised you don't use a Fire Emblem character with all that Fire Emblem you playing, bro. You think it would naturally translate over to restore HP. That's it for how to select and use items. I use Ike and Lucina. I've never fought against you using Ike or Lucina though. So you might use them against other people, but you never use them against me, I guess. In this example, I stayed stationary and used an item. The process for one after you move is the same. If enemies are nearby, it may be a good idea to move to a safe place before using such an item. I'm thinking about permanently changing my main to Lucina. I'm thinking about literally like, because like I've been using Lucina, like I'm using Lucina a bit more now, and like Lucina's just more reliable than Joker's not reliable online. So I'm thinking about personally just using Lucina as like my new main. Get ready, Ike, here I come. Give it your all. Come on, boy. You going to give me a challenge this time around? I'm gonna hit this man with this attack. Gonna hurt. Don't kill me, please. Dad! Dad! Oh, thank you, Dad. Oh! Should I buy Fire Emblem 3 Houses for Nintendo Switch? Of course you should. Daisy, check out my videos. I got like 1 million videos on that game. Check it out. Of course you should. Nice 2-stock. What, that was that a 2-stock, bro? Look like I'm almost dead. I'm on my last. That looks like last stock, last hit, bro. Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What? Is that true? If you could tell the difference, that means you're improving. Two-stock on Twitter? I know, man. You barely lose. Or when I'm playing, I barely lose, or it's last stock, last hit. Oh man, OJ got bodied. Like, bro. I was like, oh my god, oof. Bro, it was like a close game. You know, I wasn't really giving it my all either. Such a lie. Bah. So, Father, does that mean you finally admit that I am ready? What? To join the company? Take on a job? Yeah. I mean, Void's already out there on the battlefield. I'm ready. I'm tired of being a trainee. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. A professional? You just got beat. That was just a random chance. Random chance. You've got a point, Ike. All right, tomorrow will be your first day as a full-fledged mercenary. Really? But if I think it's too much, you're back to training status. You better work hard. No problem. Watch. I'll catch up to everyone in no time. We'll see. You better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. Clear. Probably have time for like a mission or two. Good morning, Ike. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Where's my dorm room? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Can I go to the greenhouse? Can I go fishing? What's going on here? I need something to eat. I'm hungry. Can I hang out with my friends? I fight for my friends. Can I hang out with them? Let's see here. What you are is late. The others were suited up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry. I'll get up earlier from now on. So what's my first job? I'm talking with Tiana right now. Wait outside until we're done. Of course. What's going on here? Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Grill. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that needed taken care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. Excuse me. I think it's best if I ride it out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Bandits! Just the brothers? Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Gratri, and I can handle the other two jobs easily enough. Is it Tiana? Tiana? I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understand, Commander. The Tatiana or Tiana? Tiana? Come on, Ike. Let's get you set up. Alright, my first job. Alright, we got horses. Captain, preparations are complete. I'm ready to go. Oscar got that, what's it called, smile. Got that Eisen smile. Bleach. It's nice to know that we can always count on you to be at the ready, Oscar. Tiana? Tiana? Oh man. Don't forget me! I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise. Ha, not today, it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to set a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. The first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. Alright, take it easy, Arnold. Thanks for coming out to the stream. This morning I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Right? Everyone ready? Let's go. Don't forget me. Alright, let me explain what's going on. This is a map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive off some bandits. We're the blue marks here. The red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in the front of the building is up north, is their leader. Our mission is to take him out and recapture that building. Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You'll end up getting hurt. Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. I'll do that. Oscar Boyd, thanks for your help. Her name is Titanic? Like, at the end? Titanic? What? Just sit back and watch how a professional handles things? Okay, happy birthday to Jumpmon's sister. We'll see you next time. That's called, so Titiana. There's no way that's called there's no way her name is Titanic. There's no way. There's literally an A at the end of it. It's Tania. The last part is Tania, so it's Titania. Titania? Enough chit chat, you three. We've got work to do. I pronounce it Titania. Titania? Yeah, Titania. Titania, exactly. Titania. Wait a minute. Yo, Bucky. I don't think her name is Anna. What? No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. What are you thinking, man? Alright, before you engage an enemy, take a good look at his weapon. The weapon you use often determines who has the upper hand in a fight. It's Titan? Titania. So Titania. Titania? Oh, Titania. Isn't how you literally spell it? Put dashes between the letters? Okay, so Titania? Titania. Okay, that makes sense. Titania. I would put a dash in between the I and the T. Titania. That's where I'd put the dash. This is me. I don't know. If you put the dash after the T, then it makes it sound like something else, right? Titania. For example, the axe I'm wielding serves me well against lances, but it fares less well against swords. And my lance is great against swords, but not great against axes. And to complete the triangle, my sword is strong against axes, but weak against lances, right? Yes, exactly. If you can remember that, you'll be more effective in combat. That's just the basics, though. It'll come in handy soon enough. Don't forget it. Sword over axes. I won't forget. Not if I remember that I'll always have the advantage over you, boy. Do you think you could maybe find a different way of remembering? Yeah, thanks. Titania. Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah, Titania. And one more thing. Don't forget to visit the locals. We're here to help after all. The villagers should welcome our presence. Yeah, how do you do the visits in this game again? Sometimes you just have to take a break from the hurly-burly of warfare. So let's talk about visits now. As you play the game, you'll encounter maps with houses and taverns. If the door on a building is open, you can visit it. Okay, if the door on the building is open, but if it's closed, you can't get in. You see how the door on this house is open? That means you can visit it. Let's try this. First, move the unit to the entrance of the building. Visit appears in the command menu. Alright then, let's move the cursor over and visit with select it with A. What brings you to such an out-of-the-way place? Would you like some tea, or perhaps a biscuit? Oh, sorry. You've got a battle to get back to, don't you? I'd hate to see you leave empty-handed. Here, take this vulnerary with you. Easy, right? Oftentimes you'll get items, information, and other goodies when you take the time to visit. So if you see a house or a tavern, make sure you pay a visit. Something good is waiting for you. Alright, just pay a visit. Visiting isn't all just vulneraries, pleasant chats, and nice cups of tea. You may encounter bandits or thieves in your travels. Unlike other enemies, they can attack and destroy homes. So don't let your guard down. It's like, I'm gonna destroy this home! Yo, one hit! One punch man! One swing man! If a house or a tavern is destroyed, you can't visit it. But you'll be fine if you visit it before any ruffians get there. This is, well, it's a GameCube game. And it's Fire Emblem. So yeah, graphics aren't the best in this game. This is called Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. After you enter, the door will close and the area will be secured. Remember, no house or tavern is truly safe when bandits and thieves are around. Not until you pay a visit. That's about it for the visit tutorial. Happy visiting. They did a Toby Blaster, man. This one's open. Yeah, I'm not used to this game. This Fire Emblem. Alright, let's go. No. Ah, you're with the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot about you. Here, take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use from it. Got a steel sword. Oh, we can still move. This guy is bad. He's got an axe, so that's not good. We don't want to. Oh, actually, no, we can't. Oh, he has a lance. We're not going to move him. He's got an axe. This guy, he's got a lance. Lances are good against sword. Axes are good against lance. No, I can't do that. That's not good. Just wait here. He's got an axe. He's got an axe too. Alright. He's got an axe. Can I get there? I can get there. Attack. Iron sword. Can that guy use... That guy can use... What's it called? That guy can use... Can he use a sword, that steel sword that he got too? Cavalry units have a skill called Kanto. They can attack, use an item. They can move again. Yeah, they can move again. But they can't. But yeah, they can't. What's it called? Yeah, they can't go again. Which that skill's in what's it called? It's a, you can do that in 3 houses as well. What's going on out there? Is that some sort of army? Pah, bunch of mercenaries looking for their next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them and hurt them bad. We let this bunch live, and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us the rest of our days. Hold up. My wife's calling. So I'll give her a call back. Pro, I didn't save my game after the boss fight in P5 Royal. I'm upset. What? You didn't save it? It's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of sales swords to chase us away. It ain't gonna work out how they wanted. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys. That'll teach them. Only one hit man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that it'll take, like, it should be like 2 or 3 hits for them to break down a house. It should not be 1 hit. This man did no damage. I would love this game, but at the price, yeah, the price is pretty expensive. We're gonna go before he breaks down that house because he's a psycho. Yeah, you missed. Crap. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please, help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. Oh, surf rope. Nice. We're gonna go right. Dunskies. Nice, got a level. My work here is done. This house is totaled. Time to move on to bigger things. Now that I smashed me some mercenaries. What's he got? And it's got an axe. This guy gotta move from this spot. He's got an axe too, doesn't he? Oh man, he's not. Ike isn't close enough to get the experience. I see what you're saying, Nindy Gamer, because she's already, you know, whatever. She's over level 20, but it says level 1 on here. So, whatever. What type of damage this guy's gonna do? Wait, no. Oh, I forgot. Okay, hold up. Yeah, okay, you can go back. What is he gonna do? He's gonna end up getting killed. Let's see here. Crit Astra is saying that. Oh, it says level 1 on her, so it's like, how is she level 20 when it says level 1? Does she get to level 20? So, I mean, I don't remember this game. Does she get to level 20 some other time? Crit Astra? Did I say Nindy Gamer? My bad. I meant, like, Crit Astra says that she's over level 20. But does she get to, like, level 20 after this beginning one? I don't remember that. It says she's level 1. promoted class. Axe beats nice. How do I not remember this game at all? I played this too long ago. Paladin, which means she's promoted to stronger than others. I recommend training the other 3 units. So I can't use her at all? I'll use her whenever I feel like it, bro. No offense to how you play, but I'm definitely gonna use her when I feel like it. What's he got? Okay, he's got that. I was waiting for that response. Yeah, man, I don't know what he's like. I don't know what the issue is. Just like, dude, just relax. Just watch the game. Just watch the gameplay. just watch. What are you telling me? Who cares? Just enjoy the gameplay. I'm playing for an hour today, dude. Oh man, I actually got an iron sword. What does he got? He's got an axe as well. Okay. This guy's not gonna move from his freaking spot. Is he not gonna move? What does he do? Yeah, that's gonna kill. That's gonna kill him in one hit. Hit. It's gonna do 7. It's not gonna be. He's gonna have Ike. So we don't have Ike ready for this. Alright, we'll play it your way. Is he gonna move? He's not. He does that. Yeah, he does that stuff where he doesn't move from there. What's like HP at? He doesn't want to move at all. What's he got? 1630. Yeah, they never move. They never move, and I hate that, man. You know, I can't stand that. And I already know that tactic, Black Cat. Like I already know you, but she's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him if I like. It's 18 times 2, so he's dead if I use her. So if I use him, like, he'll do like 7, which is like, it's all right. He's not gonna kill him. So I mean, we could just do this and then like finish him off with Ike. 9. Okay, I go there because he can't move again. She'll just kill him, so we'll just wait. Stupid. What is this jabroni? Healing. How much will I do? Times 2, 16. So we'll just hit him with this guy. And move again. He's gonna do 7. Hopefully, I mean, a critical hit, that would have been bad. Hey, you're nothing but a boy. Well, every brat needs to be beaten every now and then. You ready for it? Not today. If you want to run away, now's your chance. Imagine that, you sassy me. Don't that beat all? Miss. No point in moving. Astra. It's gonna put you in timeout for a while, right? Goodness gracious. Just have a seat. Just enjoy the gameplay for once. Just have a seat for a little bit, man. Goodness gracious. Stop tagging me. Trying to read the chat, you're just filling it up with you backseating the whole time. I'm already aware of it. Wait, sees. Goodness gracious. What? Okay, yeah, don't ban him. Yeah, he unbanned him. Just don't pile up. He's an elite ninja, so we're not gonna don't pile up on him. It was an accident by Juice, but just goodness gracious. But true. Oh, you said seize, not sneeze. My mistake. In certain battles, you'll have to capture or seize key map points in order to clear up the map. I don't think crit doesn't mean anything bad by it. You know, he's just this will just give him 300 seconds to just watch. Generally though, an enemy leader, also called a boss, will be guarding the seize point. I was trying to look at the message. Okay, yeah, I knew he didn't mean to do that. So you need to defeat the boss before seizing the location. Even though Ike is the only one able to use the seize command, you can defeat the boss with other characters too. Let's try this out. Wait. The boss is defeated. I'll move Ike to the seize point next. Fire Emblem fans. Yeah, hardcore Fire Emblem fans, dude. I mean, there's a reason why I don't play Fire Emblem on stream anymore. There's a reason why I stopped playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses on stream. There's a reason why I don't play. I stopped playing single player games on stream. This is the reason why, because somebody always comes in and just never shuts the hell up, man. Like, even when you ask them, like, yo, just chill, like, they can't help it. So it's just like, I'll just play it on my own. I'd rather just play multiplayer games when people just say, oof, you got body, in the chat. It's that I can do that, but like, just when everyone's just backseating on every single little thing, it's just like, oh god. When you select and press the A button, you'll be asked to really want to seize. Select yes to seize the point, and you clear the map. That's how it goes. Now that you have cleared this map, let's move on to the next map. Your battle objective appears under the terrain information window in the map's upper left. When you advance to a new map, check it to see what you need to do to clear the map. Alright, take it easy, QP88. That wraps it up for the Siege tutorial. Alright. Yeah, I don't blame you. The streamer is playing something I want them to go through and struggle. Yeah, I mean, I I never no, actually I do understand why people do that, because like they want to talk about the game, so like I get it, you know, but it's just like, goodness gracious, man, like 4 or 5 messages like in a span of like a minute or two, constantly tagging me, telling me do this, do that, this is what you do, this is, it's just got annoying. Like, that's fine, but it's just annoying. I'm trying to look at the chat and read like what people are saying, like the jokes and stuff, and this dude's going on. I'm like, just gotta chill, dude. Just enjoy the stream. What's up, Frankie? Oh, this is a 2-seater. There's no backseat, bro. Shirt's dropping. Yo, we gotta get that. We gotta get that as an emote or something first. But yeah, like the merch, Double D. Like the way that the guy that I got to do the merch for me, like the designs, I want Evan to do like my merch and like my some of my new banner and stuff like that, and like he's just super busy. So like I want to drop new like merch and that type of stuff, but I want to get the right person to do it to where it looks good, you know. So I kind of have to wait on Evan, you know, when he has time. That's the end of it. Like, are you all right? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, you surprised me to think that you've come so far. Look at my father, though. I've still got such a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Grail is... Huh? What about my father? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Now I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn about it someday. Hey, Ike, that wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you were a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up, you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it, you didn't have to bring that up. Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's all right, then let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. So this is where you've been, right? Rise. Oh, you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever's completely gone. Are you sure? You look a bit unsteady on your feet, if you ask me. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form, even you, my friend. I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, until you're back at full speed, you won't be doing any work. We're mercenaries after all, and even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know. My apologies to the rest of the team then. It looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. It's the best. It's for the best. Take your time and get fully rested and restored. You, our sole staff wielder, guys. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our sides. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying around, is it a letter? I intended to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you like. Oh no, this letter is for you. For me? Not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk around the yard and a man I've never seen before came up to me and said, "Give this to the red-tressed knight." How curious, I wonder what it is. I imagine it's a thank you letter from the people of Chaldea or something to that effect. Oh no, how dare they? What's the matter? What did they say? Smash invitation? Alright, this letter to Oscar and tell them to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go out for a moment. But Titania? Tiana? Titania? Titania. Tatiana. Titiana. Tutiono. Tiana. Tiono. Titania. 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 Tutular. What on earth could that letter have said? Alright. Oh, God. Oh, it's... Everyone, come quickly. Alright. I'd love to do this. We're going to get through this second mission. We're not going to be able to play through the whole thing, guys. My eye is pulsating like crazy right now. I'm definitely past my eye limit. So I won't be able to get this mission done because I don't remember how long it takes. But we'll get through it. We'll get to the safe part. Hey, Rise. So how you feeling? Wait, what is it? Why are you so agitated? Has something happened? It's Mist and Rolf. Rolf. They've been taken by bandits. What? What are you talking about? The two of them went out early this morning to gather wildflowers. Sure, they're not back yet, but earlier by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits, kidnappers. What are we going to do? Let me see it. Oh, if only I'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person. I get it. They're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at the village. Caldea, was it? Taking children as hostages? What cowards. Blast. Wait, Ike, where do you think you're going? I'm going to get Mist. But no. Kitten said she'd be right back. We're supposed to get ready and wait for her. And do you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going. What do you think you're going to do on your own, rookie? Hold it, I'm going too. Stop it, both of you. I'm going with you. Oh, come on, wait. This is crazy. Do you think you can just ignore Deputy Commander's orders? Hey, what's up, Tommy Raikou? Oh, again, sorry about that, OJ. I'm one of those people who doesn't know the word backseat gaming isn't told out. It's okay, Kardashian. It's fine, man. No problem. The road forks here. Well, which way do we go? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it. Are you saying you don't know where we're going? Unbelievable. You better learn to think before you act, you moron. Shut your mouth, boy. You think you can make me? Come on. Both of you. This is no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this. What are you two doing? So you're coming after all? It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. What's the world coming to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? You're going to the bandit stronghold, right? It's the left fork. Got it. I'm still talking here. Let me finish what I... Come on, Oscar, let's go too. I guess we've no choice. Hey, you're not leaving me behind. So you came, did you, boys? Is it just you then? You came alone? You seriously underestimate what you're capable of doing. What we're capable of doing. Now, where's that snobby, red-haired wretch you ride with? She's not here. It's just us. All I want to know right now is whether Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course. We got them locked up safe and sound in that little shack back there. We got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want the redhead and her pups. And that'd be you boys. Then hurry up. Let those two go. We're here, aren't we? We've got no more reason to hold them. You're here, the red ain't. We'll just keep the brats until she arrives. Dang it. If you're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you whelps. You ready to die? Hey, come on out. It's time to play, lads. There are so many, but we must not lose. Guys, move to the rear. If anyone gets injured, we need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take him, lads. Without the red-haired knight, they're no match for us. What do you say, dirtbag? We'll make you regret those words. You need to slap. Let me just watch this real quick. I'll explain the route victory condition. The route means that you defeat every enemy on the map. You could always count the enemies, but that's kind of boring. It's easier just to press start and view the map. Let's check it out. look at the left window. Do you see the number of ally and enemy units displayed? You have 3 allies. He needs to slap in the face. We're gonna slap him with the sword. You have 3 allies and there are 4 enemy units. If you reduce the enemy units to 0, you'll meet the route condition. Yo, Frankie, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Look, more enemies showed up. On some maps, the enemy may send in reinforcements like this. Let's look at the map again and check how many enemy units there are now. We had 4 mercenaries earlier, but the reinforcements brought in 2 more. Now there are 6 enemies. Boo! Reinforcements aren't a problem if you eliminate the original enemies before they arrive. But if they do show up, you can't clear the map until you defeat them too. What's more, reinforcements may arrive more than once. Anna's in a lot of Fire Emblem games. Well, that takes care of winning by route. Fun stuff, no? Alright. So... how can we... oh, we can't save. We can't save right here, can we? Oh, we can just suspend. I forget, it's the suspend mission. Why isn't the rumble working at all? Yeah, we can just suspend it, right? It's suspend, save, battle save, yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up right here. A good about hour of gameplay of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Shout out to Gunslinger for that, man. I do appreciate it. We'll be back with this one again. I think Shamsa wanted me to play it as well, so we'll be back with another stream of it. We're gonna get some other GameCube streams, but I've got to figure out this GameCube flickering before I do like any more of like GameCube streams. So we got to figure that out in terms of how to get that better, or maybe I have to use like a different monitor or something. So yeah. So I have to figure that out. So shout outs to Gunslinger. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the donations today. I appreciate everybody who came out. We'll keep that alert though that we put in for this one. We'll keep that one for the next week until we have like another one. But I think next week we're gonna do maybe Skies of Arcadia. Maybe next week. I'm not 100% sure. We might just have like an extra stream. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I do appreciate it. Crit Astra, like I said, you're good, man. Don't take it too personal that I timed you up for a bit. I just wanted you to relax. You were just typing so many comments. But thank you guys so much for coming out, man. I do appreciate it. And we'll be back later tonight on the Spawncast, 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be on the Spawncast for that, guys. So I will see you then. I'm gonna rest my eyes just a bit. My eyes are kind of going crazy right now, so I'm gonna rest them for a bit. And we will see you guys back. Thanks to everybody who came out. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Juice, Party Man, all the Elite Ninja Chubas. We see you guys. Tommy Raiku. Sorry that you came in late, but sorry about that, man. But we'll be back. Thank you to all the Twitch Primes. Nindy Gamer, thank you for the support as well. Everybody that came out to the stream, J2, I see all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Honestly, I do. So we will be back. Probably not tomorrow. So not tomorrow. We've got what's it called? Tomorrow is just my day off, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a day off. Maybe you might get a regular video though. If you guys haven't seen my regular news video for the day, please make sure you guys check it out. I had a Metroid Prime 4 video talk about potentially cross-gen and some other cool stuff as well. So if you guys haven't seen that video, please make sure you guys check it out. It's up on the channel. It's a good video. I think it's a good video. I personally think it's a good video. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already done so. Classic news video, not too long, about 10 minutes long. We have timestamps down for you guys, so if you want to just jump to the news that interests you the most, head into the timestamps. They're in the description. Anytime that we do news videos with multiple topics, there's always going to be timestamps in the description. Okay, guys? All right, so you guys take it easy, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.